Hello, my green skins, and welcome to a Space Geeks episode. We don't care. We're not really counting. So we are live. Hello, Western Body. And we have Shadow here too. We got two people here already. This is getting live before we're even live today. That's a good sign. I'm happy to see. Damn straight. So I am your Wounded Orc War Chief review. Damn, my arm hurts. We have ourselves DJ Ronnie today. Hello, DJ. Hello, welcome.
Good evening, Mr. Orc.
Yep. And we will have guests pop up when guests get here. I'm assuming something happened or something happened, and now time has stopped for that person, and we'll see if he shows up. All right. If he doesn't, he better show up tomorrow morning. So yes, today on Space Geeks, we have a little couple topics to talk about. DJ read an article on, read a fun little article about Starfleet Academy, and Jesus fuck, not even the fans want this game. No one wants this show. The fans are even. Fuck no, get me out of this fucking funny farm. I want out. Like, and there have been some die-hard Star Trek fans. I will tell you this right now. There are people out there that I remember when Enterprise existed. These people were like, "Oh, we need, why do you watch Starfleet, or why do you watch Enterprise?" I remember fans are like, "I watch Enterprise." It's like, why do you watch it? It's like, well, because then we lose Star Trek and there's no more Star Trek. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yeah, but like when Star Trek sucks, why are you watching crap?
Enterprise was good. I mean, like, I know I didn't like appreciate.
Oh, it was neat. They realized that they had fucked up so bad at the end of the series, they turned it into a hologram. Like that. That's how you do something, DJ. I will fight.
No. That's just people not thinking there. I mean, like, they honestly though, I'll be fair. It did break some continuity. Like, we didn't see a dataless class.
All the continuity. What are you talking about?
Well, it could be argued that I heard someone make an interesting angle on this one. They proposed that when Star Trek First Contact went back in time, that created a new timeline. That spawned a new chain of events. And when you think about it in that way, Enterprise is consistent with the new continuity post First Contact. The problem is that unfortunately, kind of suddenly, I don't know, somehow it leads to freaking Discovery and all that.
No. You're reaching. You're reaching about as bad as fans hearing that we're apparently going to get another Star Trek movie based off the J.J. Abrams Trek. Apparently, rumors are there's another Trek movie coming out.
Enterprise and the J.J. verse are just not. They shouldn't be considered the same. I mean, they kind of are, I guess, but it's like, ugh.
They're bringing back Pike and all this shit from what I've been hearing. There's a lot of stupid shit that people are planning. And the fact that it's going to be Kurtzman doing this movie, apparently the idea is let's give Kurtzman more money. Let's give this guy more cash. He'll fix it someday, maybe. What the fuck?
I don't know why they do that. I mean, like, I know why they do it, because they probably don't care about any of that, but
no, they're hoping that, yeah.
And that's the thing the article is going to exemplify. When we get to the article, it's going to exemplify much of this.
Apparently, the idea is give him more money. Like, Kurtzman's supposed to be out now. Like, we all heard the rumor. Those who are hardcore Star Trek fans have all heard the rumor. Kurtzman's supposed to be gone.
Yeah, supposed to.
Yeah, he's not supposed to be around anymore. He's not supposed to be working on this. Why the fuck is he working on Academy?
He's not gone. It's a lie, and it's a rumor that people ran with because they wanted to believe in the rumor. But you gotta go by action. Just like when Star Trek Picard came out, and they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be in the Prime. It's gonna be Prime canon. It's gonna be Prime." And it's like, okay, well, Prime to me means like actual Star Trek, and we didn't get that. And then like I comment on Facebook, and some guys like, oh, well, it's actually Prime because of the movie with JJ movie, and it's like, look, I understand the JJ movie, like, but just no.
And this is why I'm saying, DJ, just give me more cash and I'll fix the problem. Every politician, that's about right. And that's the problem. I think there's corruption in like, there's definitely, Secret Base has a lot of corruption. Like, there's no way the number, like, from what I've been hearing, Star Trek is so bad, they're barely apparently getting over the double digits when it comes to watching. That people are tuned out so bad. Rumor is like they had for the max viewership apparently for one of the last seasons of one of the most recent Star Trek was 12,000. That's a dead fucking show. That's a dead show. Terrible. That is a dead show if the rumor is true.
I mean, they have the internet. People can watch it on their own time. It's not even like TV when you had to tune in at a specific time. I mean, like, you can watch it on a streaming platform anytime you want, and they still only got those numbers. That's rookie numbers right there.
Yeah, 1,000, and then just the numbers dropped off, and then occasionally someone watched it. Like, it's bad when your peak performance period, the period that says this is going to make you money, people are going to buy your streaming service, get fucking popped. Like, that's bad news. Like, that's bad. Like, those numbers are bad. Like, if that's true, if there's any truth to that, how the fuck is this guy still around? So no, we've been hearing for a while now that Secret Base is going to be done in Kurtzman. Well, apparently not. We got apparently Academy's the last one. And from what I've been hearing, there are so many people pissed off with Starfleet Academy. It's bad. It's really, really bad. If Academy is that fucked up that people are like, no, I'm done. And this hasn't even come out. But you got an article to read, so why don't we pop this off? Why don't we go into it a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay.
See, there it is. All right, because like I got this article right here that you sent me the other day, and like as I was reading it, I was reacting. So if you want me to start it off, because I certainly am prepared to be quite vocal. Nothing bad. Just I got my thoughts.
Yeah, go ahead. You're welcome. Welcome to go for it, man.
I got good news for everyone who's a real Star Trek fan, including you, Chief Orc. Everyone can relax. Star Trek Starfleet Academy is still very much a Star Trek show. Executive producer Alex Kurtzman, Red Flag #1, and Noga Landau, Star Trek Starfleet Academy debuts with 2 episodes on January 15th on Paramount+. Star Trek Starfleet Academy's key art poster, I don't know what the word key art means, ignited furor, whether or not Paramount Plus expected it. The poster featured...
Okay, so before you go into that, I got to get into that. Really think about this. Really, really think about this. You have one of the flagship shows, and a show that's been Americana since day one. A show that's been one of the we haven't even seen it yet, and it's I know, I'm totally agree with you, but a show that has been like one of the most iconic things in American media. Like this, I would even go as far as saying Star Trek might have more energy than Doctor Who, because Doctor Who went on a long hiatus. Star Trek's hiatus was very short-lived if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things. So, and I would say the Abrams Star Trek movie is actually what started the mentality that was Star Trek, early Star Trek lore. Like, people were like, oh, okay, Star Trek gets a big fucking boom here, let's build that boom up. And I think that was the game plan. But that picture of them all sitting there, like, they're like, you know what I heard when I saw that? Do 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 do. I don't want to wait for my life to be over. It was Dawson's Star Trek. I was like, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, I saw this and started laughing. I don't know if you felt the same way, DJ, but this was stupid. You know what? Fuck it. We got a couple seconds here. I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna put that up. Give me a second. You keep reading, DJ. I got you. I'm gonna go through the rest. I'm gonna go find the Star Trek poster. You're muted, I think, again.
And that's what they're describing in the picture is, like you say, what Orc may be pulling up, but like there's a link to the picture in the article, and it's like, yeah, a bunch of kids just laying down on grass. So anyway,
Dawson's
where
Creek.
do we? Yep, and the poster featured the 6 young Starfleet Academy cadets lying together on grass. Star Trek Starfleet Academy deliberately evoked previous generations' popular teen drama series like Beverly Hills 90210. The point of a Star Trek Starfleet Academy's, the point of the poster was to be different and striking, as opposed to the more traditional teaser poster of the cadets walking on a Starfleet logo previously released. Starfleet Academy's key art also sparked conversation about the new Star Trek series.
Okay, when are they? See, here's the thing. I'll never understand the logic. When are they gonna fucking learn? What is this? The 4th or 5th time these dum-dums and stupid shit where they've thought to themselves, we're gonna make our own Star Trek. Oh, okay, you're gonna make your own? Really? Well, here's the problem with making your own goddamn fucking Star Trek. You know, and you're gonna make it for the younger audience. Well, you know what the younger audience wants old Star Trek, because that's what brought them in, was people talking about old school Star Trek, right? Like, I can't be the only one thinking to myself, what the fuck is your logic here? All right, so...
well, they do elucidate on some of the logic. Whether it holds up is another story, but they do elucidate on that.
Yeah. Okay, do I have it here? Here it is. So here is the fun image that's going to pop up on the live stream in a couple seconds here, as I continue my cleanup of my my thing. I forgot to do the podcast stuff. So
now, bear in mind, the Klingon there is the skinniest Klingon I've ever seen. He does not go to the gym at all. And look, I get it. We met Worf. Worf, he was strong and stuff, but he learned to live with humans as a youth when his parents adopted him. And he demonstrated the dichotomy between cultures. There's even one episode where they describe a scenario where he's on a soccer field or whatever sport they're playing, and he accidentally ends a kid, someone's life by accident, and he had to explain to someone on the show that was when he learned.
Oh, he never ended the kid's life. That's a misconception. What he actually did was he accidentally fucking fractured his skull in 3 places. He did not kill the kid.
Oh, he didn't kill the kid. Okay, good. Because I thought the kid was killed from that. But that's, I guess, with their medicine, they can do that. But without medicine, that would be another story, maybe. But that's good to know. That's a little bit. I mean, whenever I heard that story, I always pictured him, it being like a whole thing where, man, that would be awkward to go back to soccer practice after that one. But he learned that he had to hold back a little bit. He learned that when, playing sports with humans, he couldn't let that warrior. He learned how he had to harness his inner, whatever you want to call it, his inner beast. He had to harness it. And he did it. And he learned from that experience. But it was a big deal in his life. But it didn't take away from Worf's identity. Like, he could still see that while not every Klingon respected him, many eventually did. But he still very much revered his culture. He very much embraced it in many ways. He struck a really good balance, just like a person who's into martial arts. I mean, he was quite literally a Dahar master, or at least he practiced Dahar and acknowledged and respected a Dahar master, a Klingon martial artist.
Yeah, he did. The Dahar master, that was the man who was the Dahar master. The one he's talking about is, I can't remember his name now. There's an entire episode dedicated to that guy. I just can't remember his name though. Sorry.
I remember he went to a planet, and him and Alexander went to some planet.
They found the sword. They found the sword of Kalis, and then I remember that the Harmaster, and then
that too. Yeah, that was the DS9 episode. I was talking about TNG. He literally took Alexander, his son, on a trip to a planet, and it was like Klingon martial arts. It was really cool. Like, you seen them guy holding the bat lift and doing these weird, very artsy maneuvers with it. It was just interesting. It was just an interesting window into that.
Yeah, I agree.
And I didn't even get to my points of disagreement yet. So, I don't know if you want me to read the article verbatim or skip to like key elements, but I mean, it's not a terribly long article.
Keep going,
okay,
man.
no worries. You get no worries. Let me know if you want to interject. Obviously, I'm pretty easy when, I hear your voice. I know to pause. So yeah.
No, we're good. We're good. I'm listening in. I just wanted to put the.
Yeah, it's perfect poster to illustrate what we're talking about here. So, moving along here, the point of Starfleet Academy's blue poster is be different and striking. We read that part. Starfleet Academy's key art also sparked conversations about the new Star Trek series, along with getting the attention of a younger target audience. Conversation was the goal, so that mission was accomplished. Oh, they're patting themselves. So much self-flagellation in this article, as we're going to see.
Oh yeah, they're patting themselves on their back. They're not even. They don't even have the youth to fucking verify that this has happened. They are legally not even there, where the youth is actually looking at this right now. How the fuck? You're not even at the point where the youth are like, yeah, we're in.
I mean, at best, it sparked conversation amongst folks like us, which created a lot of tweets, I'm sure. And back and forth discussion, but do I see people going, oh wow, I can't wait to see this? Well, I guess we'll see after the 15th how many of the youths actually tune in. However, Starfleet Academy's Kids Pile on a Grass key art drummed up the worst fears of some fans who were suspicious of Star Trek's attempting a teen drama, end quote. To begin with, a Star Trek show about the 20-something Starfleet hopefuls is a cause for concern because they are young and attractive, even though every version of Star Trek is riddled with attractive people. Oh, I see. So this is just like other Star Treks because we always have attractive people.
No, they're saying you gotta like our Dawson's Creek. Again, this is catering to people. This is catering to people that will not watch this fucking show. Sorry about that, guys. We went dark for a bit.
Don't you want to see the beautiful people?
Oh.
The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Yeah, but here's the thing about that. Look. This doesn't. They're trying to, like. Who's saying there weren't beautiful people in fucking Star Trek? There were beautiful people in Star Trek.
I don't know what race they were, but the guy that says 500 cigarettes. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Whatever race that is like, I know the one next to him I think was supposed to be a woman. It's like, yeah, she's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's very beautiful for their standards. We must have more.
But here's the thing about it. Here's the thing about us boys. Like, to be honest, with the girls with the boys that exist for this, nobody is going to be. Oh my God! How could you? Like, people. Like, yeah. This is not Star Trek at that point. This is Dawson's space opera. No one wants to look at.
Was asking, is that Ariana Grande?
No, she's not skinny enough. Not skinny enough. But
the reason they say grande is a certain size of cup at Starbucks.
Yeah, it's gotten bad for Ariana, and I'm like, look, we don't want this for Star Trek. We all know what this is going to go. This is not going to be fun for us Star Trek fans. We know this is going to suck. Like.
High School Musical, but sci-fi from Sleepy Cat.
Here's the worst part, though. Here's the thing that's going to make me angry. Going to make us all angry. It's like, and I think this is going to make DJ a little pissed. Is because, like, already they're breaking rules and breaking stuff. And the one big leak that's just come out, they've decided that Kurtzman is basically trying to create his own sci-fi show. He's just I've been saying this for years, and I'm going to go back to saying it again because I have to. Kurtzman's game plan has been this entire fucking time, I'm going to create my own Star Trek show. That's the game plan. It's been his eternal. He wants to create his own sci-fi show. The problem is like, we want you to create Star Trek. He doesn't want to create Star Trek. And when you got an asshole who does not want to create what he's being paid to create. Well, no wonder this is happening the way it's happening.
You get Starship Troopers and the lack of media literacy.
Yeah, exactly right. This is bullshit, and this is bullshit of the highest order. And so yeah, no, we're really upset about this, and a lot of Star Trek fans are getting kind of pissy about it. So anyway, keep going, DJ. We're all good, man.
At the CCXP, Academy Award nominee Paul Giamatti introduced a 4-minute clip from Star Trek Starfleet Academy with more traditional for Paramount Plus Star Trek action set with the more. Oh, that's a weird wording. Well, anyway, aboard the action set aboard the USS Athena, going.
You want to know why? I want to know why that was weird. That was weird reading on your end. Really think about what they were trying to sell there for a second there. It was like the reason they do that is because I've been catching it. I will say this, and I'll say this again. I'll say it once, and I'll say it again. I am fucking 100% certain they're using AI art. Anyway, go ahead. I
mean, it very well could have generated it, because I mean, like, I don't see M dashes, but they might have been smart about telling the model not to include those, because you can do that when you tell AI to write for you. Don't use M dashes. For whatever reason, AI loves M dashes. Just so you guys know, in case you ever want to spot AI writing. So anyway, going by the footage, Starfleet Academy isn't cause for concern. Oh, I feel so reassured. All right, guys, case closed. We don't need to read the rest of the article. It's going to be fine. In terms of production value, Star Trek Starfleet Academy is visually impressive and propulsive as a Star Trek, as Star Trek Discovery. Never any complaints about the effects per se. I mean, the type of effects, the way they showed certain things maybe, but like, in general, it looked cool. That's why I stuck around for the whole damn season 1 of Discovery, and I'm never going to get that time back. Although this is a red flag to detractors of that series. However, by focusing on Starship action as Nussbracker,
wait, back up a sec here. You actually, I literally stopped watching the second I saw them put the Starfleet logo on a planet that would have no understanding of Starfleet. Like, the second I saw that, I fucking lost my shit. Like, that's like the first scene in the first episode. Like, I got
shown that Captain Georgiou was clever because they didn't have communication. So she was so clever. So her Padawan, Michael Burnham, was walking with her, and she's showing her Padawan. He's like, "Why are we walking?" She's like, "Oh, because we need to send a signal to the ship, and because the Starfleet ship has really good sensors, it can see that Starfleet logo and use it as a means of identifying where your crew is." They're not monitoring them the whole time, apparently, but I'm joking.
Yeah, if they're monitoring them the whole fucking time, then they didn't need to fucking start. They didn't need that. So, bullshit.
Yeah, absolutely. So Star Trek Starfleet Academy looks to balance looks to balance the trials and the learning process of its young cadets with the expected outer space action. Starfleet Academy is undeniably youth-oriented, but they are surrounded by adults in the room like Captain Nala Aki, Academy Award winner Holly Hunter, the Doctor Robert Picardo, and Commander Jet Reno Tigotaro. Starfleet Academy boasts the beloved campus in San Francisco setting.
Okay, so here's the next thing. Now, first of all, the second I heard that they brought the Doctor back, I was so sad about that. I was like, no, why, Ricardo, why? Then I realized, oh yeah, he's hard up for money, isn't he? Yeah. For a while now. So here I am thinking to myself, no, Ricardo. Oh, now I know why. It's sad, but he's hard up for money, isn't he? It's like, God damn it. See you later. See you later, Sleepy.
Did I send a message to the wrong chat?
I believe you did.
Oh, okay.
I was confused. I was looking at that. I was like, wait, no, he's still talking. Wait, what?
Yeah, sorry about that, Sleepy.
He's having a split personality.
Yeah, I was wondering, what? Okay, never mind. Sorry about that. I thought I went. Oh, I thought Sleepy. because I'm also working on the box art stuff for tomorrow, as well as we're talking about this. So I'm starting the box art, setting up the box art for tomorrow. Tomorrow's
the plot twist is right here. Is DJ is currently sleeping in bed. His thoughts are currently being projected to his microphone.
Yeah,
That
there we go.
correct.
He is turning over in his sleep talking about this.
Well, Starfleet Academy boasts.
We kind of feel that way, but anyway, keep going.
Yep.
DJ. Sorry.
Yeah, it boasted beloved. Well, and this is the thing. There was actually, I should mention real quick, there was previously planned to make a Starfleet Academy series, like an actual one that wouldn't suck, and they never did. But people would, I'm sure, when they heard about this, were hoping it would be like that. And certainly, having San Francisco's, Golden Gate Bridge in the backdrop, that is certainly like, how do I phrase it? Like the epitome of Starfleet Academy. Like anytime they go back to Starfleet Academy in any series, Voyager and DS9, the TNG alike, you always are going to see that backdrop. Basically, because it's right next to Starfleet headquarters. But anyway, plenty of traditional Star Trek trappings, like Klingons are trappings. That's right. Like Klingons, Betazords, Televites, and Jem'Hadar. Jem'Hadar. I'm not even going to open that can of worms yet. Starships and
Wait.
You gotta stop.
Hold on a second. Because I have to stop this as well, because this isn't just a Star Trek thing that I'm drawing an issue with. This is, hey guys, we know about that are in the universe. Let's drop a few names and hope they, ignore the fact that we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Yeah, you know what a lightsaber is, right? Yeah, Jedi and Sith. Come on, consume our slop.
Yeah,
it's the same shit.
They had the lightsaber turn dark in What's-Her-Face's hands. First of all, a lightsaber would never do that. Anyway.
But you get my point. It's like, oh, you know what Klingons are, right?
Yeah.
Trek fan?
No, this is even worse.
We got the things.
This is even worse. I'm gonna fucking... Apparently this... Because some stuff has already been kind of like portrayed of what's going on here. She is a half Klingon, half Jem'Hadar. Yeah.
I don't even know how that works.
Yeah. I'd like to know how that works, because to my knowledge, no, it doesn't.
On so many levels.
Somebody was doing gene splicing.
Yeah, but a female Jem'Hadar, that's kind of. Yeah, and she's overweight too, so that even there's an added. And then the doctor. The
side effects of gene splicing.
Yeah, it's just
growth.
Back in 2009, they were going to make a Starfleet Academy. It fell through, as Western Body said, and then Sleepy said it became Super Troopers.
It did. I agree with what he just said. And I'm looking at this, and this makes me kind of like. And then later they had things where apparently the Klingon was wearing a dress.
Yes.
Yeah. They had him wearing a fucking dress.
And not a dress uniform.
A dress. Yes. Apparently he's gay.
Oh yeah, he's on fire. Like that became abundantly clear between him being skinny and looking just always too happy. You know what I mean? I'm sorry, Klingons. They could be happy, they're entitled to joy and experiencing that, but like they're not just gonna walk around happy all the time. I mean, that guy's, the G word applies in two ways in this case.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, correct me if I'm wrong. Aren't the Klingons supposed to be like space Mongols?
Okay.
Yeah.
Does she not look like does she not look like an actual woman like Ariana Grande when she was actually like? It doesn't look like the zombie, like the crack zombie that she looks like now. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. Holy crap! No, she does. Oh my god!
You mean
I'm just
before Ozempic?
now. I'm like, Jesus hell. As for
before Ozempic.
Yeah. Okay. As for sexy people in Star Trek, I'm sorry, Avery Brooks was not an attractive man. Fucking Avery Brooks. I know women that when they saw Avery Brooks, I had women have a moment. I'm not going to say the moment, but it's referred to in certain communities. I had my friend to watch this. She saw this and went, "Boy, look at that man! He is a fiddle." And I looked at her and went, like Avery Brooks. You're talking about there were, the woman who played Dax is an absolute fucking bombshell. The woman who played the woman who played Kira Nerys, absolutely attractive. Like, yeah, sure, there were some ugly motherfuckers like Renee and the guy who did Quark. These guys are not attractive men. They're not. They're not attractive men. Like, if you've ever seen Renee, R.I.P. Great.
He looked good on Stargate, but Renee Auberjonois is a distinct man. I mean, he's like that. I get it. He's not your average Hollywood guy, but he's an actual character actor.
Well, look at Riker. Look at Riker. Riker was an attractive man. Yeah. Riker was an attractive man. Like, the guy who played Riker was an attractive man. Not everyone was a bombshell, but like not everyone in this show was a bombshell. Like, I'm okay. Yeah. Go ahead. What's up, Bob?
So, if I'm not mistaken, a few years back, people had said, "Oh, why do they got to be attractive? What do you got something going on? Why do they got to be attractive?" And now they're advertising that these people are attractive.
These people are attractive. Exactly.
What? I thought attractiveness didn't matter.
Why are they white? Why are they all white? Like, there's a lot of white here. There's a lot of white here. That's a white and the scary thing is, look at these two guys. Look at these two boys. They're not men.
Oh,
yeah, I was wondering,
you saw it too. You saw it too, and I was like, I know a lot of my gay buddies would fall for them. They are their type.
Yeah.
Okay, not to be rude, and by the way, I have a gay pass. We'll just leave it at that.
I mean,
these boys.
Muscle tone, I'll give him that.
No, these boys are gay big. They are.
Yes. Just like Supernatural.
Yeah. Supernatural. Okay, One of them is. The other one isn't. The other one still. The other one has that manly look. But look at them. Oh, that's the kitty cat. We want to stay on this stupid. Yeah.
We need an eye bleach flashbang.
We have 90s frosted tops, man. I don't see that. Like, I've worked at gay bars. I've done work at gay bars. I cleaned up and done stuff at a gay bar a couple times. Helped out a buddy of long story. Long time ago, I helped a buddy out. And a buddy of mine, my buddy of mine who worked at a gay bar, I helped him out, did some work.
That's Gucci. More specifically with the fashion. Those tops, either you're going to wear a tank top or you're going to have a t-shirt with the sleeves cut off.
Yeah.
And a lot of my gay friends prefer the t-shirt with the sleeves cut off when it's skin tight over the tank top, because to them, the tank top kind of looks a little raggedy. It makes you look a little rough.
You think it's the reflection? Those look like frosted tops to me. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's also how smooth the face is, the lack of arm hair.
Okay. I will legitimately. I will just because those look like frosted tops to me. And I the only time I see frosted tops now are like that frosted tips is like at certain bars. Nothing against the boys. So this is the
get your mans. You want to get your mans? Get them.
Yeah, and this is the other one. I'm gonna see if I can find some other ones. But they have one where they're walking in full Starfleet regalia. Is this? Oh, this is.
Sorry, that front cover where it's like the arms, but it's not a tank top. I was like, I feel like
I'll look up some cast here.
About to get some free drinks, if you know what I'm saying.
We're gonna see if those are frosted. No, that does not look like Starfleet Academy. Like, there's some different images here. I'm not 100% sure is Starfleet Academy. That's the thing.
Does the link say R34?
No. Do not. Come on, man. Don't be that way.
I have to. Come on. I'll say if you keep searching any longer, it's just going to be dead air.
No. Keep going, DJ. Well, I got the image. I got it. Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah. I don't know that R30. Don't even tell me. Okay. Don't tell me what R34 is. I'll look it up later. So anyway.
No.
The key to Star Trek Starfleet Academy will be for Gene Roddenberry's optimistic vision of inclusivity, acceptance, and working together. I don't know why we can't have tolerance in place of acceptance, but anyway, working together toward a better future to be seen through the lens of and embodied by the 6 young cadets who are forging their own destinies in the final frontier. Star Trek Starfleet Academy is a new direction for a 60-year-old franchise, but it's also the fulfillment of an old idea. Star Trek has proposed a Starfleet Academy set project for decades, including a movie about a young James Tiberius Kirk that was eventually adapted by J.J. Abrams into garbage in 2009.
So this is the new one. This is the new Starfleet Academy. Apparently, the new poster. I don't know if this is real, but I'm banking. This looks like Starfleet.
Yeah. Also, why does the man on the right, his left arm looks small and the right one looks buff as heck, buff as hell?
That's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if this is AI because this looks really like AI.
Well, certainly Photoshop, but yeah, like they could have just fed the existing photos to AI and then asked it for rehashing, and they could save a lot of time and money on everything. Plus, that background looks so like you could do that in Photoshop, but this would be very trivial for AI to make a crooked Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah,
If I may, the term that you read, DJ, of forge their own destinies, I was like, has nobody ever been on a ship before?
Yep.
And had to take orders from other guys who really don't give a fuck if you do it right or wrong.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, no, not right or wrong. They care if you do it right. But it's the fact of, I don't care how tired you are. I don't care about this. Make sure it's done. Granted, I've never seen Star Trek. I don't know how Starfleet functions necessarily, but forging your own destiny?
That's not
okay, hold on.
What the hell are you going to be doing there? You're not a main character.
Okay. Which one are you talking about? This right here? That just should pop up in a second here.
Yep.
That one?
Oh,
or are you talking about
I'm going by what Sleepy said in the chat. He says the first pick, and let's see here. I'm thinking it's the guy on the right.
Yeah.
That's my guess. See, because you can see his big ass arm the way it's over the back. You see how the guy on the far right, or on the left, the right side of the frame has his left arm up, but his right arm is obfuscated. But I also notice his forearms are like non-existent. Like that thing, like his forearm is non-existent, and then he's got this ginormous mutant forearm on the left. The way it's curving, it like that looks like someone took the clone stamp in Photoshop. And look at that thing. Look at the thing on the right there. At this exact level of zoom. Look at the top right corner. Oh, I see. There's a plant.
It's flexing the muscle by raising the muscle up. It's a flex.
And there's vegetation blocking part of his wrist.
Yeah. That's why.
So I think that may be having some impact. But even then, like, look at his wrist. Look at his other wrist. Look at that thing. By comparison, maybe it's the angle.
That's flexing. That's an arm at rest. That looks like an arm at rest, and an arm not at rest.
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe that's why it looks all weird.
Yeah.
That's how physicality works.
Yeah, it's like if I
now is the guy thin? Yeah, he's thin, especially compared to the other dude. But
no, they're both built.
That's just how arms are.
Look at this guy. This guy's definitely.
I'll say the guy in the khaki definitely looks like he got his pump in before the photo shoot compared to the other guy, because anybody who's been in the gym knows the difference between pump and non-pump.
That's a pump. That looks like a guy who's pumped. Also, most likely for this photo shoot, can I be honest, boys? The girls most likely didn't do much because the girls don't have to, but the boys, to make that masculine look and to build the muscle mass to look a little more stronger, they'll do nothing but drink fucking water, piss it all out before the fucking shoot, wait a bit, and not eat anything. so that their body was more toned. Yeah, no, this is an actual technique for bodybuilding.
Isn't that also the thing that they do with the K-pop guys to try and get them to look as best as possible before a show?
They starve the fuck out of them. Same with the women. The women, they legitimately starve the fuck out of the women in K-pop. Like K-pop, you're not supposed to eat anything until after the concert. Like they legitimately won't. And then the second you eat like anorexia and all that type of shit, it's a K-pop trick. But the K-pop is worse because what they do with the K-pop, how they get the boys to look the way they do, man. You do not want to know the diets that these guys have to fucking go on. The diets are fucking evil. Like, I mean, yeah, you're right. You maybe you're right. Like I can't say it's Photoshop. For all we know, it is Photoshop. But I can't tell from this picture. I really can't. That's my opinion on the matter.
But yeah, back to my original point of like forging your own destiny. What destiny are you gonna forge? You're not an officer. Last I checked, you're not on the Yamato. You're not the main character doing fucking everything.
Oh no, they're
Sorry, that was one of the takeaways I took from the Yamato, where I was just like, why is this guy doing everything? And I mean everything.
Now the thing about this is, from what I've been reading, and this is my read on from what it is. What's been leaked from what I've saw is that the men are basically, the lithium has burned out. There's no dilithium left.
Is that a fuel source?
Yes, that's their ultimate fuel source is the lithium. And with the lithium gone, without that fuel source, it's completely gone. I think they're only one of their ships is legit fucking alive. Which is there's only one ship that Starfleet has now. So basically this rookie crew is the only ones that can fly out there right now. Because they're the only ones functionally trained. That's the idea I think they're going with. I'm gonna go ahead, Jay. Keep on singing this.
Real quick, DJ, got a question before you continue. What were those guys that are like the trash collectors, and they were the astronauts?
Yeah, the Malons. They're called the Malons on Star Trek Voyager, and they have different like classes of laborers. So
I was thinking about their ships, like those spheres that their ships have. Yeah. Is that just trash storage, or is that hold the dilithium?
So basically, this is what it is. With the Malon society, the trash thing is a big part of the economy, and it turns out because the way that they run their warp engines, they do use matter and antimatter, but their engines kind of like, they do produce a lot of toxic waste that they have to dispose of. Now, in the episode when they meet the Malons, the engineer on Voyager comes up with an apparatus that can reprocess their fuel. And she's like, hey, look, you won't need to recycle it because you won't need to dump it in the middle of nowhere anymore because you can reuse it. This is a waste it was a small contraption. And how does the captain of the waste ship respond? This will ruin our economy. And like basically,
exactly. That's what I was gonna say. It's like, wait a second, that takes away everything we do. I understand you're helping, but fuck you.
And it's a huge part of the economy, and the people don't care. The money that when they die, the money goes back to their family. So the core laborers, they get compensated the most, and the money is guaranteed to go back to their family. So there's like really a lot of upside if you're willing to, go and sacrifice yourself for your family. There's a lot of upside there. So yeah, that's what the deal.
Okay, yeah, it wasn't so much the deal. It was just like one of those spheres, and I was assuming are they a storage device that could hold a fuel? Like dilithium, for example.
No,
but that was just my question.
It's called a warp engine, and a warp engine doesn't fundamentally do that.
Oh yeah.
Now that's the thing. They've already destroyed the fucking Romulans. The Romulans have been wiped out. Like Kurtzman has murdered two of the most awesome races in the game in Star Trek. There's nothing left.
Spock is Romulan?
Yeah, Spock's world was destroyed in the JJ movie, and they upheld that as far as I'm aware.
Yeah, no, and they wiped out thanks to Picard. Now, keep in mind, this is after Picard, from what I've been hearing. And thanks to this, it's like you got everything wiped. Like at this point, so Kurtzman's just slowly destroying Star Trek.
Also, I like that name. Was it Malins?
Malon, yep.
Malon.
Because in the ship you have the Malar. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, that's neat. I like that. But wait, carry on. I don't want to hold you any further.
Yeah. So basically, a youth-oriented Star Trek show like Starfleet Academy is also crucial to help ensure that Star Trek has a future to look forward to. While Star Trek fans have passed their love of the franchise to their children for generations, Star Trek's audience is undeniably aging. Compared to Star Wars, Star Trek doesn't appeal to kids in the same way, and Gene Roddenberry's 60-year-old franchise is still perceived as niche.
I wonder why, right, DJ? Like, what did I say when we started talking about this? What's going on is the generation of kids. By the way, I'm munching out. Don't mind me. The generation.
Fat.
I need to eat because the blood sugar is low. Yep. No. The kids are like, okay. You want to know what the kids want to watch? They want to watch the Star Trek Daddy was watching. They don't want to watch Dawson's Star Trek. They want to watch the OG shit. They want to see the real cool shit that brought these other people here. That's how Star Trek survived the way it survived. The only reason we started losing Star Trek is because, like, what happened with Enterprise. Enterprise basically threw out the fucking rules. Yeah, what about Firefly? I agree. Who brought people to the table for Firefly? Found the show and brought the show with them. That's how this works. That's how this has always worked. This idea that some fucking formation, organization, or foundation is going to fucking bring you. The Expanse is another good example. You are absolutely right, Sleepy Kai. That is exactly the same thing. It wasn't the kids it was people who found it, who were fans of shows, brought other people in. Both shows were awesome, by the way, and both shows really deserved love. And I really do feel like they didn't get the love they deserved not because of the fans. I think the fans were finding the show. What honestly killed Firefly and The Expanse is two reasons. One, you know how expensive those shows are to make?
Yeah.
They're stupid. You want to talk about a price? Holy fuck. They're more expensive, and the second reason is, how do you compete with a show like Survivor when you can make Survivor on pennies on the dollar compared to The Expanse or Big Brother? People watch people sleep on Big fucking Brother that got thousands of, like, millions of people. Battleship
real quick.
For those that don't know about the Battleship of Glass, are you talking about the OG original?
For the
or are you
stream.
talking about the sequel?
For the stream real quick. Can you lower the music slightly? Because I tried listening to us and the music's kind of competing with the voices here.
Is it? It's like way down. Is it lower now?
One moment, let me check.
How's it now? It's really low, Bob. If it's any lower, I'm turning it off. OG. Well, the OG one, remember, the OG one is another good... The OG one had ratings up to the end there. Sorry about that. There we go. Too much? I turned it off, so there shouldn't be any now. Hear none now. Yeah, I turned it off.
Okay. You got to give me a moment because it's not immediate. It's still that delay between the live and then the feed that's on YouTube.
Oh. No, I killed it.
Okay.
Sorry about that, boys.
Yeah. It's nice to have. It was just like, oh man, the voices were competing a wee bit.
Uh-huh. Continue on, DJ. Did we lose DJ?
Mute.
No, I turned it off. I turned it off so
still-
that we're not fighting.
Hmm?
I
yeah,
turned
I
it
was
off.
on mute.
Sleepy Cat did mention it was like, okay, too much, so I assume it was like lowered at 2.
Yeah.
And there goes my microphone. Oh, that was loud.
Oh, I didn't hear anything on your microphone.
Yeah,
Oh, maybe you
it
heard it on
was
the
in
show.
my ears. It was like a fire alarm going off in my ears. Oh,
You're good, man.
Well, the 60-year-old franchise is still perceived as niche, despite the
Thanks.
great strides towards the mainstream by J.J. Abrams movies. Oh, such great strides. And the Star Trek Paramount Plus shows. Oh, yeah, such great strides. Oh, crap, I hit the scroll up. But what is it? Why is my scroll? Okay, I gotta freaking go back to that.
The
Strides.
music is actually quite good. I will actually send you the music. I will put the music in chat just so if you want to listen to it in your own time. It is actually copyright and region free. So I like it too,
yeah.
but if it's killing our if it's killing us, I'm not gonna put it on the
Yeah.
back. Oh, it's
One
fine.
thing I will say is if anybody notices anything in the chat like that, type it in the chat.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, exactly.
because it takes our end a little too long. It's like an effective minute and 40-second delay before it actually hits.
Yeah.
So you guys will have it a little more immediate than we will.
No, I'm not gonna turn it back on if it's peaking our stuff. It shouldn't be. Like our audio levels should be way higher. Like I'm looking at the actual thing. Our audio levels are fine compared to it, but I'm not gonna turn it up.
All
I'll
right.
leave it off this time. Thank you though. There's the sound if you want to listen to it. All right, keep going, man.
So let's see. Yeah, let's see here. Where was I? Oh yeah. I said it was niche. Let me just get back. Okay, there we go. Did it? Okay, I just made my comments about JJ. Okay, here we go. Starfleet Academy is a bold bid to attract teens and a 20-something audience and convert them into Star Trek fans. It remains to be seen if this gambit, it does not remain to be seen, if this gambit will work as hoped. But we'll see on the 15th. But Star Trek will benefit and thrive if Starfleet Academy is a success. If it won't be because the new show isn't Star Trek enough. Watch
You want
the clip below, and then that's basically it. So they're claiming that it's not going to be because the show isn't Star Trek enough. It's plenty of Star Trek, and I did watch the clip where Robert Picardo is evacuating the academy. He's like, "Oh, everyone, remember, breathe, everybody." Or it was really stupid. It was like him making a corny joke, but it just sounded pretty dumb. But
No,
no,
I
me,
get why Picardo did. Picardo's hard up for money, and
yeah.
you know that's why he's doing it. Like I honestly don't see Picardo wanting to do this personally.
Well, I blame the writers for anything in that regard anyway. I'm not knocking Picardo for the way the line is spoken. It's just kind of
Mhm.
corny, but it's also like makes him out to be neurotic. You think after being hundreds of years old, he would learn not to be so weird and neurotic or something. But
Oh
anyway,
yeah,
that
yeah. He's just retarded. Yeah, it's it's like 1,000-year-old fucking AI programmer. Like, yeah, that ain't gonna fucking be a problem. Also, the next thing I've been hearing is they're gonna apparently do something with Cisco. From what I've been hearing,
yeah,
they're
they
they're
did
gonna.
mention that.
Mhm. And I'm
I
like,
don't.
no, don't touch Deep Space Nine. Don't touch Deep Space Nine. First of all, Avery Brooks has outright apparently said no.
Huh,
Like Picardo will. Oh, what's the cat's name? That is a friend of mine, a good friend of both me and Bob's. That is Frankie Puss.
Yeah, good old Frankie Putz.
Yeah, that's a mutual friend of ours. I go to his house and game and hang out and stuff, and we listen to music and shit and chill out. Our other little hijacker here is Sammy Manu. That's another friend that I know that they'll be popping up. That
Is it the
is
bag thief?
the bag thief. Oh, frickin' Frankipus is also a bag thief. But
Really?
Frank, yeah, he jumped into my bag. Actually, I left the bag up and he jumped right fucking in. Like, oh hi, I'm in there now. It's mine now. Yeah,
uh, there's always some magic with cats.
yep. This is Sammy Manu, and Sammy Manu's a good cat. She's a good cat. She'll scratch the fuck out of you if you're not paying attention, but she's a good cat. All right.
It's an alien.
Yep. I like to if I had my own cat. Unfortunately, I can't afford a cat right now. I can't put the money towards a kitty cat. I would buy a cat if I had one.
Oh, jeez. We may have a third and fourth option for cat pictures.
Maybe.
I'd say
Other
I
people-
know of two others.
Yeah, the reason I started using their images instead of going and finding ones online is because legit, I was getting copyright struck for other people's images of their cats, and I was like, why am I getting copyright struck for a cat picture? It's a cat picture. Who cares? So no, I got.
It's like, did they throw like a full piece of paper at you that says like Copyright Act of that year?
No, I actually got hit for the image of the cat. The beginning, the title image.
Oh my goodness.
Yep. No, I like Frankie Puss. I liked his other cat that he had. My friend had, and there's other good people that like I know when I help out. We help each other out. You know, do stuff for each other. That's what friends do, right? So I actually gave I gave a whole big box of. Well, a neighbor in the building gave me a big box of zoodles, and I can't eat zoodles. They're just way too much for me. I can't handle the taste, and they make me kind of Ralph. So it's like, well, you know, there's other people in the building. So I gave like 2 big cases of zoodles away. So a lot of people got zoodles today. Zoodles, oodles, and oodles of zoodles. So there we go. That's kind of how it works. You help each other out. You do what you can for everybody, man.
Indeed.
So next on the docket, I be a Canadian. Yes, I am.
Up in the Great White North, eh?
Yeah, I am up in the Great Night. All right, so we have ourselves the fun that is Stranger Things. Whew, boy.
Stranger Things.
I'm Canadian. Stranger Things. Wow.
Yeah, don't forget there's still that delay.
Yeah, I know. Yep, I know. It's I gotta keep an eye on it. But no, this made me laugh my butt off last night. People were so fed up with Stranger Things. Sick. You thought Stranger Things was sick? People were so fed up with that ending.
Oh no, she's saying sick. You're Canadian.
Yeah, okay. Okay. Stranger Things was so messed up, and people did not like that ending, that people are now theorizing that Stranger Things is going to have season 2, 3, 4. Oh, there's going to be more seasons, guys. There's actually a secretly up north. There's going to be secret. There's going to be a secret, a special 9th episode of Stranger Things. And it's just crazy how many people are losing their crap over this. And it's just wild that the absolute insane what's going on with Canada. I mean, not Canada, with Stranger Things. What's going on with Canada?
Well, I think we already know that.
What's going on with Canada? I just can't talk about it because I don't want to get in trouble.
I can't even make a joke because I don't want to get you in trouble.
Well, you know I'm right. You know I'm right. There's a lot of fucked up in Canada.
And fucking anyways, it's Trudeau.
Oh, speaking of Trudeau, I'm gonna bring this up every fucking time I get. That prick divorced his wife, hooked up with Katy Perry after being ousted from the fucking party. Now, here's what makes it gross. He brought his daughter to a Katy Perry concert. He was definitely booty calling. He took his daughter to a booty call. That's fucking gross. Like, he's a scumbag, and I hate him like with a passion. And I used to love how people used to treat him like he was like the Messiah. Like, they even used to make jokes about it before Canadian a satire became bullshit. Like back in the day when they used to go after everybody, that was funny. But now it's just complete bullshit. Like they used to make fun about how everyone was like, oh, they had the light, they had the fucking like light. They like he would walk into a room and there'd be like this glow around him. Because like we used to hear a lot of people say back in the day he was going to be the next like liberal gold card. Like he was going to be the golden boy. He was going to save Canada from the evil of what happened like before him. And it's like nope. No, it got real bad because of him, and it's still bad because of him. But no, that's just gross. I can't be the only one that thinks that's disgusting. That you take your daughter to a fucking booty call. That's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Yeah.
You know, like, at least wait to take her to the booty call. Thank you very much. Maybe I'm just the only one thinks that's a good idea. Yeah. So anyway, back to the fun of Stranger Things. Oh boy, people are losing their minds over Stranger Things. I'm actually very surprised at how many people are just rightly, royally upset with that last episode, those last two episodes.
Thing is, I never watched Stranger Things, so I don't even know what's going down. I just see it all over my feed where people are complaining about it.
Oh no, like I get why. You dedicate your life to like people have been dedicated themselves to that franchise. And there's been 3 rumors I've heard. Rumor 1, Stranger Things was never supposed to have that many seasons. It was supposed to only have 2, from what I've heard. That's it. Yeah. No, it's done now. It's dead. Stranger Things is now dead. It's now finished according to them, although we are apparently going to get a Stranger Things animated show. Although how much of the Stranger Things animated show is going to exist is based off certain things. Like I've heard a couple people talk about that. I don't know how truthful that is. Like I think it's going to be the same way how they ruined Castlevania.
Oh no. No.
Season, I don't know, man. Season 3 of that was fucking awful. Like I would have rather they just make a fucking vampire anime and just like not do Castlevania.
Stop masquerading in the skins of things we enjoy. It's creepy.
Yes, I refuse to look at the new Devil May Cry. Everyone keeps saying the new Devil May Cry is going to fix all the problems. I'm like, no, it's not. No, it's not. Like Dante already demon form. He shouldn't be demon forming at that time. Dante demon formed after his fight with his brother. His brother brought it out of him because up to that point he wasn't. They ruined a lot of the lore. They took some of the more cooler characters and like turned them into like simps. And it was like here's what pissed me off. Season 1 was okay. Wasn't bad. Season 2 was insulting. Like I didn't like the fact that they changed a couple characters in season 1. I'm not a fan of that. That pissed me right off. I'm not a fan of them ruining one of my favorite characters. They took 2 of my favorite characters and threw them out of them because I actually was one of the guys that liked the PS2 Castlevanias. I will not play the PS2 Castlevania now. I feel like that like they kind of threw those guys' stories out the window. Like here are these 2 badass guys that from the mangas and the original I'm a hardcore Castlevania fan. Like I liked most of it. Not everything I love, but there's most of it I liked. They had the two Hellforgers. One of them's supposed to be a Celtic guy. They turned him Muslim. His idea of the Muslim religion is completely insane. Like, I've talked to people about that. There is It's haram from what they've talked about. I've had people say to me, the few people I've talked to that actually talked about it, said no. The fact that they had him hook up with that girl, with the vampire girl, is kind of insulting. I was like, and why did I have to? And why did I have to watch Alucard get pegged by twins?
What? What?
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like it could be kind of fun to watch. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, for those that don't know, Alucard, there is a sex scene. I'm not lying when I say this. There is a sex scene in Castlevania. I'm not joking when I say this. They have a sex scene where Alucard is getting banged. Well, one of the Hellforgers is having sex with a vampire, a very young-looking vampire. Having sex with a young-looking vampire. Meanwhile, Alucard's having a threesome with Japanese twins, and he gets a butt. He gets a stiff butting.
Hey, Dracula, I know you hate humanity. I think I could see why now.
Alucard, his son, got pegged.
So, when do you want to start, Dracula?
Yeah. So then the fact that they brought Dracula back from the dead at the end of Castlevania. What? What the fuck? What the fuck?
Isn't their objective is to make sure he never comes back?
No, he comes back with his wife. They somehow escape hell. Now, here's the thing about Castlevania. A lot of people don't understand about the lore. You got to understand the lore. The OG lore for Castlevania. I'm going right off on a lore tangent. I apologize, Chad. I hope you guys don't hate me for it. Dracula is not just a vampire. If he was just a simple vampire, that wouldn't be a problem. Because to me, I have to bring this up because this just drove me nuts. And if you've ever joined this channel is a insane ranting of people. If you've ever watched podcasts like any pop culture geek podcast, they're all like this. Different.
There will always be something that will kick our tism.
Yeah.
You don't know what it is, but there'll be something.
Yeah, we're not entertainment tonight. I don't have the script in the background. That's what my friend loved when I was talking about the Tim Walsh thing on the Rumble channel. We have a Rumble channel, Flophouse. He said that was the greatest fucking speech you ever said. Too bad it was 90% of it was tism. And I said, yeah, I know. Because that was unscripted. That was completely unscripted. So here's what happened with this boy. You have yourself a decent character, and you kind of just turn the lore around on its head. Dracula himself and the power of Castlevania, the castle itself, is a chaos realm. The curse of Dracula isn't him. You can kill Dracula. He'll never get rid of him because the site of Castlevania, the site that exists, and the site of that castle, wherever it appears, that's an element of chaos. That's the negative plane leaking into reality. Very similar to Stranger Things. Yes, I was going somewhere with this. That alternate realm is a realm of pure chaos, corruption, ruin. That is all the bad of this universe. Basically, because people murder, kill, slaughter, wars, Dracula will keep coming back because mankind keeps doing stupid shit. The only reason he's that main aspect right now is because he's the only living entity that can control it. The reason Death works under him, why they're good friends, is because because that's actually how it's worded. Dracula, they actually say Death is his friend. It's not a relation. It's not like a, I serve you. That's his buddy. The reason Death is his buddy is because the realm of chaos that he brings in brings death. Therefore, death goes, oh, there's chaos in the world. I can feed off destruction, death, and carnage. So he shows up. This is why they're friends. He wants him to be back. And people keep bringing Dracula back to bring the end times because that's the inevitability. Dracula is the first seal, to put it biblically, in their universe.
I say really it lets you conceptualize it. It's Dracula is that one buddy who always pays for the meals.
Yeah, that's how it is. That's how it fucking is, man. He's the guy that pays for the meals. That's why they want him back, and that's why they keep trying to bring Dracula back into reality. This is why in if you go the first game, the very first Castlevania, Simon Belmont, his wounds from the fight with Dracula hurt him so bad he's cursed, and he starts feeling it. This is why on Simon's quest, they basically hit cult leaders, cult members, take Dracula's remains at the end of that fight, and they spread it out. The reason they did that was to each castle that they spread it out was basically supposed to make a giant pentagram. And the game plan was to use that to bring Dracula back from the dead. He realizes, shit, I got to deal with this. And as he's suffering, because that entire thing, he's suffering the pain and suffering of the wounds. He has to keep killing and defeating stuff. And if you don't beat it within a certain time frame, Dracula will, if I remember correctly, you have to beat it under so many days or Simon dies. If I ever played Sinistar.
Sinistar?
Sinistar. Hold on, boys. I will look at this right now. If I ever played Sinistar. I will look at Sinistar now. Give me a second.
It's not Sinistar, that's Sinistar.
Sinistar.
I am Sinistar. And then he screams at you.
Sinistar.
I remember it played similar to Asteroids.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, yeah, I've played that. I am
Sinistar. And he just jump scares you.
Yeah. I haven't seen this game in forever. Yes, I have played Sinistar. I have not played it on the live stream, but I have played Sinistar. Yes, I have played that game. Yeah, I couldn't remember it. So anyway, back to our conversation here about the insanity that is Stranger Things. The first couple seasons were good. It was season 3, 4, and 5 that people have been getting upset. And the big problem was they had this big bad. People thought there was going to be this big fight, and it turns out it wasn't really a big fight. They take out Vecna with like a fucking like a laugh, like it's like the girl cuts Vecna's head off, and that's the end of that. And they have an entire episode where a large portion of it is dedicated to Will telling everybody he's gay.
That it?
There was an apocalypse happening. They were forming stuff, and he took everyone aside and said, "I'm gay." Good for Will.
I mean, cool, but if you fail, that doesn't matter now, does it?
Like, hey, okay, fine. You want to do this? Do this. Do it after the fact.
I would say if we lose, it doesn't matter. If we win, well, congratulations. Go find your mans.
Go find your mans. And the ending, apparently, there were some people who didn't like me retake. That was really fucking bad, from what I heard. Like, really bad. A lot of people hated it. And it's just like,
that
okay.
was his name.
Vecna?
It's like, no, that's not Vecna.
No, Vecna's nasty. Vecna's a nasty boy. So what's your thoughts on
You cannot touch Vecna.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on this, DJ? What's your thoughts on the fact that that the fans are freaking out and hoping there's going to be a secret 9th episode? You muted there, DJ?
What? Huh?
Oh,
I'm
there he is.
I'm
sorry.
sorry, I
What
was
your
making a
thoughts
joke
are? Yeah. Okay. Okay. What's your
about
thoughts, Casey?
Castlevania. I mean, not Castlevania, about the Stranger Things. Well,
Yeah.
I know it was a well-renowned series. People loved it. A lot of people were like, "This is a good show. You should check it out." And then all the people who liked it, who were okay with it for the most part, were just like, "What?" When this happened, they're like, "Huh? You did
Yeah.
what?"
Yeah. I don't like some people have been saying it's homophobic. That's the reason this happened. I don't agree with that. I think a lot of people are thinking the same thing everyone else is thinking. Great, Will, but Will, you're not like this isn't the time to say this.
Yeah,
Like
time and place.
we're all for Will being badass, but there's a time and a place, right? Like apparently the reason he did that was to stop Vecna, because Vecna uses his fear. Now I will say this: the actor who played this character Will, I saw some of his acting in the last bit of the show. I never watched it in a long time, but fuck, he could act. He actually can act really, really good. Like there are guys out there in this world that you're just like you're shocked. Like the guy who does Wolf. I can't remember his name now. Wolfsbane or something like that. The name of one of the characters. I hope Ghostbusters didn't ruin his career because I think he's a good actor. I think he's a really good actor. I just I'm hoping that Ghostbusters didn't ruin his career because a lot of people think Ghostbuster because he did the Ghostbuster remake, and a lot of people did not like Frozen Empire. And it's the same reason. I think it's the same reason a lot of people don't like a lot of this stuff with like a lot of the stuff. Like people don't like this because they're pissed off that like okay we like these aren't real. Like up to this point, this was a real cast. People believed in these people, and with the ending. With like the way season 5 starts, like season 4 ended with the world opening up to the other, and I'm like, at that point, like I mean, my God, this isn't a good, bad, or ugly at this point. Shit's gotten real at that point. So it's like, why the fuck are the why the fuck are they like and then it comes back, oh yeah, guys, the world almost ended, but we survived, haha. And I'm like, why would you a year like, I think a year or something passed. I'm like, no, 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 no. Don't do it that way. You should have ended it. You know where they should have ended it? I've been saying it for years. Season 2. Season 2 was a good ending. Just fucking ended at season 2. They didn't need a 3, 4, 5. Because I think season 2, 11 and like closes the portal to the other side, and they stop the mind flare. It's over. The game is done. They don't need to add any more bullshit. It's the heroes won. Let them walk away. Everyone has their childhood. They're done. You don't need to keep going with 15 shows. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that. And I don't know, Bob. What's your thoughts? You think the fans are going a little nuts with this?
I at least with the what's his name?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, yeah, dude, there's time and place. It's like, why is this shoehorned in here?
Yeah.
Because what time period is Stranger Things supposed to take place in?
80s.
Isn't it supposed to be 80s?
Yeah, I think it ends in I think it ends just when the 90s start, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even so, there seems to be this disconnect between accepting and idolizing / worshipping.
Mhm.
So man comes out. What's our normal reaction? It's like, okay, cool. Why did you stop all of us to tell us this?
Well, no,
That
like they hug it out. They do a big hug off when this hits. Like they actually do. Hello, well, thank you for the subscription, by the way. I do appreciate that. They hug it out, which is awesome. Okay, great. They hug it out. But that didn't take 13 minutes to tell this story. That didn't like I get why they did it, and that would have been cool if they actually they could have recapped that he was gay. Like they could have said, yeah, after fighting everything, we recap that he actually talks about being gay at the end. Like, he could actually have done that at the end of this fucking show.
Yeah.
And then just let it go. There's a lot to do. Yeah. I basically, I don't know, like, yeah, but the second, but season 2, Sleepy Cat. Season 2 could have legitimately ended on a like they didn't have to end it, like they could have ended that was done on season 2. All they had to do was when the guy died, don't bring him back from the dead. No one needs to know that. Let them leave, and that would have been the end of the show. Because they didn't know if they were going to get a season 3 or 4, if I remember correctly. It's just like money went, man. Money went, man.
Money.
So yeah, DJ, you got any final thoughts before we get to the games? Can we get to the main topic for tonight? Hello, Arus. Welcome.
Hello, Arus.
Is there anything you want to add?
Anything at all, DJ?
Okay.
Jesus, I try to pull teeth here.
That's okay. We're going for it. We're going for it. I think he's muted himself again accidentally again. No big deal. We are going to Parasite Mutant, the demo. We have a demo. The game had come out with a demo. Hopefully it's airing. If not airing, come on. Tell me what pops up, boys.
That's what she said. Oh,
not yet, eh? Oh, there it is. We're there now. We're live. This game we've been waiting for. So this is a game we've been waiting for, boys. I'm going to turn down the music because I don't know how loud this is going to be. But I'm assuming this is going to be loud. It's going to drown us out. The only downside... Yeah, I'm turning it all down. Okay. She is down to the lowest I can. I want to turn it without turning it off. All right, boys. I'm waiting for this game, by the way. I'm going to put on the earphones for this. Okay. Wait, let me turn it. Okay. Okay, let's play this. All right. So the big topic for tonight, sci-fi. Oh, hello, Logan. Main topic and play Expanse. So, what sci-fi video games or sci-fi movies, and where are we going to go with these? Which one do you think is the worst? Like the most decimated? I don't hear no sound coming from my end. I got
so
it.
Your question was about decimation?
Like the worst one. Like if you're to get popped in, you'd be like, "Fuck, I don't want to be here." Now we're gonna be good lads. We're gonna be smart lads and not say Dead Space because everyone says Dead Space.
Or 40K.
Or 40K.
Right.
No 40K. No Dead Space.
All right, because we don't do cop-outs here.
Yeah, no cop-outs, and no Gundam because I know DJ's gonna go for the gun.
Okay, now that was a little harsh.
No. No Gundam, and no Macraw. Well, because is Gundam a dystopia? Is Gundam a dead world? Like I would say that's not the worst place to go, but there are some Gundam settings that are really bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with DJ. We're gonna start with DJ first. Go ahead, DJ, if you're with us.
I'm with you. You can hear me now. My other Bluetooth headphones turn on automatically. I'm so sorry. I was trying to switch devices and headphones, and I got the game on screen. So what were you saying?
I asked most dystopian setting. Which one do you think is the worst, and which one would you be like, oh shit, they plopped me in there? It has to be a sci-fi or farther setting.
Okay, that's not that difficult
Yeah.
actually, because like I mean I wouldn't want to be plopped into the expanse like in the wrong place, like maybe the right place, but like you know where I don't want to be? I don't want to be on Mars after shit hits the fan. Like
Okay.
after the admiral from the Martian Congressional MCRN, Martian Congressional Republic Navy.
But, but,
After
but,
that,
but here's the
I
question
don't
I'm
want to be
asking.
there.
But that is that a doomsday or a destroyed sci-fi? It's like is that like
Well,
that? Oh my god.
Mars we had this bright-eyed enthusiasm about, the pioneering spirit. They had the people in Mariner Valley who were Texans. It was just a beautiful, diverse place, and they had a great military. And I know they had their problems, but it was like kind of nice. And then they find a wormhole, the gate, whatever you call it, and it turns to shit. And before you know it, every top official in the Martian MCRN is on the take. They're stealing resources. They're selling military hardware on the download. They're doing all this sketchy stuff. And before you know it, the brain trust is gone from Mars. And now Mars has neither the will to pursue their terraforming, and they are just like, becoming a dysfunctional state gradually before getting conquered, which happens later in the books. But other than that universe, like, okay, so I mean, place I don't want to live in sci-fi. I'm sure there's a number of Federation planets, non-Federation planets, but realistically, like, let me think. I've seen some stuff. I know I've seen some stuff. Like, I've seen a number of weird movies. I probably wouldn't want to be the people of Earth living on Earth in Avatar.
Avatar? I would actually love to live on Avatar's Earth, man. There's a lot of good shit going on in Avatar's Earth.
So,
You think? I mean, it sounds like they portray it like
I'm
a
sorry,
dying
I gotta
planet.
say, that is a apocalypse sci-fi setting because humanity is on a massive downfall.
Okay.
That's why I thought of it when we were talking about this earlier, and I was like, no, that would fall into apocalypse sci-fi.
Okay. Oh, hello, ugly. Woo.
Would you look in a mirror?
No, you should see what's on the game. How do I? Okay, there we go.
And I will say this is a difficult topic because sci-fis that you usually don't want to live in usually had an apocalyptic event. But sci-fi usually focuses on the hope of the future, like what's the glory we can attain. So it's always weird. You can have apocalyptic sci-fis, but not all sci-fis are apocalyptic.
Yep. Yep.
Now, they can still be dystopian. So if you know a dystopian sci-fi or, something like that, then yeah, that'll fit.
Okay. So, in Star Trek, for example, DJ had offered a Star Trek. There is a place in Star Trek, for example. For those that don't know, there are colonies in Star Trek that are completely off the grid and went completely fucking bad. Like, shit just went south in those universes. That happened in Star Trek. There's like human colonies where Tasha Yar, for those who don't know, famous character, especially because the actress got fucking snowed. Oh man, I feel so bad for that actress, man. I would be so mad at my fucking guy, at the guy who did what he did. Oh man, I'd be pissed at that person. For those that don't know, Tasha Yar is is part of the Star Trek universe when they basically the original protector of Star Trek. Like, she was like the original chief of security. That's what it was. I apologize. I am having a
on the Enterprise D. She was Worf before Worf. Well, Worf was also security later, but he wasn't a security officer. He wasn't a chief of security in the beginning. He was like, I don't even know what Worf was. Was he a navigator or something? Like, he was in a red uniform.
Yeah, he was a navigator originally, but then he changed to security.
Yeah, and that's perfect for him. I mean, the Klingon president start on that track. Maybe he was trying to get away from his warrior roots. But Tasha Yar's planet was a real dump.
Yep. Yep, there's that planet. There's the planet with all the. There's the planet with all the planet where that episode where everyone's stuck with the disease. I can't remember what that. Like they believe they have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The geriatric disease, or where like
Yeah.
everyone gets old and then they went with the genetically engineered kids.
Yep. Yeah. Or the place where everyone where it's a narcotic.
Oh,
Where
that
they-
one. It was a symbiosis, and the guy who played David from Star Trek 2 was in that episode. That was a wild episode because like there's that
Yep.
scene when they go, "We need the medicine. We need the medicine." So they relent. They go, "Okay, we'll be merciful. We'll give them the medicine." So they go to sick bay. Dr. Crusher is there, and they're like, "Yeah." So what we do is we take these little pebbles, and this one pebble can supply enough drugs to 10,000 people, and this bottle represents a billion doses of the drug, and so they prepare the medicine. The guys are sitting there, they look like a bunch of dope addicts. They're all like, can't wait to get it. And then they get it, and they're like, oh. And then Dr. Crusher's like, that's peculiar. It looks very familiar. And then he explains to Picard why it looked like a narcotic reaction.
Yep.
But
Oh, I
great
can't-
episode. He's like, it brought up the question of like, is it appropriate for Starfleet to provide methadone to this planet? And Dr. Crusher's like, yeah, look, I can make methadone right now. And Picard's like, oh no, it's against the rules. So instead, you remember the resolution from that one.
Yeah, I do. It was a good I still think that's one of the more interesting resolutions in a game together. By the way, this game looks beautiful. Like, this does look like a pretty game. If you guys are wondering what I'm playing, it's called Mutant Parasite, I believe, and it is a demo of the game. I'm actually going to have to send a thing say, yeah, I tried out your game. Definitely, I tried out your game during a live stream podcast. Definitely looks amazing. I'd love to do more the next time you put stuff up. Please please notify me right away, because I will play this all the way through. This is really good looking, and it plays really solid. It's a solid game. Basically what happened with this is, people want a Parasite Eve game. Unfortunately, Square Enix says we don't want to give you a Parasite Eve game. So people said we're going to make our own Parasite Eve game. Go fuck yourself. Come on. Wait. Whoa, no. Ha. Bop, bop. Boom. Okay. So yeah, this is a really cool game for a demo. It's like, yep. Okay. Bop, bop.
I got one.
Go ahead.
Subnautica.
Subnautica, there's an interesting one. Just being stuck out there in the middle of the ocean, right?
Yeah, it's not an apocalypse setting because it's you're on a trip of discovery and it goes wrong. And you're effectively stuck on an ocean hell world.
Yeah, that would suck.
And let's hope it's unmodded. Let's just hope it's unmodded Subnautica.
Yep. I agree.
Some of those Leviathans. My heart couldn't take it.
Yeah, the things come out of nowhere, out of the dark void.
I would instantly be in such despair the moment I see the gargantuan Leviathan.
Yep.
It'd be one of those moments where you just fall to your knees. It's like, I'm gonna die here.
Yep.
Game over, man. Game over.
Especially because you're not in a big boat when you do that. You're in a little tiny ocean thing.
And all I have is a fucking knife.
Yep.
What is this shit?
Yeah, a little knife, no spear gun for you, Bob. Oh, here we go. Fight coming in. Ooh, a surrounder.
I'll tell you what, it would be one hell of a workout, too. Swimming all the goddamn time.
Oh, I'd love it. I love swimming. I just don't like swimming in... Not a fan of swimming in lakes or rivers, but I am a big fan of.
Oh, dude. Especially when your next door neighbor happens to be like some sort of gator shark.
Yep.
I think they call them stalkers.
Yep. Oh, you
But yeah,
you had the bad respawn, did you? You ended up in a
Yeah,
really bad.
it's like one of the neighbors was like, "Oh, hi," nibbles my fucking toes. Like, you fuck. Yeah,
Yep.
I go on top of the capsule and he's just like doing circles. It's like, you're such a fucking bastard. Go away.
Get away from me. That's enough of that. Got the prick. Can I add more skill points? Because I'm definitely half dead here. I haven't gotten any healing yet. Skills. No new skills.
Oh, that is another idea that is absolutely genius.
They are an
But-
interesting mechanic. They really are.
No. Because it just hit my mind. Some of the Leviathans in that
No,
game.
I'm talking about this game that we're talking about, dear.
Hey, we got subject matter.
I know, but someone asked about said the mechanics are interesting. He was talking about the game.
Okay. Either way, when you conceptualize the fact that it's not just their bite force, the fact that they could eat you whole, or maybe a fin slap would break your spine. Some of those Leviathans have such deep lungs that if they roar next to you, you could die.
Yep.
Especially, I think it's the smallest one that could do it is not the Reaper, because that's more shrill, that's more annoying. 'Cause I'm also thinking unmodded. I'm not thinking of the modded ones.
Okay.
I don't want to say immediately the Sea Dragon Leviathan, but that one definitely could kill you by roaring next to you with the amount of decibels it could produce.
Yep.
The Sea Emperor I'm not really going to count because the Sea Emperor is telepathic, so it doesn't need the roar, it just talks to you.
Yep. Does it actually talk to you? I don't actually remember it actually having a real conversation with you. Trying to
The Sea Emperor is telepathic. It actually speaks to you.
Oh, does it? I don't ever remember it actually.
It sends you on a quest.
Okay.
Is it the Ghost Leviathan? Because that one's really shrill. It's far more shrill than the Reaper.
Yeah. I haven't.
But just hearing the Ghost Leviathan, if it's hurting my ears and headphones, oh god, just being next to the fucking thing is just like, I think my eyes would start bleeding.
So Subnautica. There's a couple places I consider were a bad setting, bad futuristic setting.
Sci-fi, non-apocalyptic.
Yeah. Sci-fi that still has an apocalyptic, like something at least future shit.
Well, no, it's because apocalypse requires a collapse, and we're just talking.
Yeah, anti-carbon
collapse.
Yeah, but not every place needs a Oh damn it, freaking thing.
Yeah, and that's why I picked Subnautica. There's no collapse. It was just something that went horribly wrong.
Yo, I remember Subnautica because I remember I was swimming and I said, I want to see the spaceship. So I start swimming into the spaceship. It's like, oh, no, nuclear reactor fucking up on me, like melted down and shit. And then I was like, oh, that's why you can't go to the spaceship. When is this?
There's also something living in the engine. You actually have to get the unlock, you need that spaceship. I'm getting my ass kicked by these two pricks.
Yeah, there's also life that is eating the not radiation, but just the energy itself. They're like leeches, and it's nasty.
Yeah.
Oh, and not to forget about the little spindly spider crab disc-looking things that attack you when you're going up into it.
Yep.
Little fuckers.
This game is, for those that don't know, this game is called, I believe, Mutant. Is it Mutant Parasite or Parasite Mutant? is a reference. It's basically loosely based off. I gotta quickly rinse my hands off here. Something. It's based off of. It kind of has that Parasite Eve feel to it, like the OG Parasite Eve. Someone basically said, "Okay, I want a Parasite Eve game." They didn't get a Parasite Eve game, so they decided to make their own Parasite Eve game. That's what's going on there, boys. Okay. Back to it, boys. Back to the beat.
Oh, yeah.
And killed it. Okay, good. I gotta get used to playing this one. This one is actually... It's interesting. I gotta get used to playing it because it's clearly like there are moments in here where I'm like, shit. Can I upgrade this yet? Nope. Okay. Can I upgrade equipment? I'm gonna use the heal. Okay. So I don't know if there's going to be more save states and more equipment when you play the game, like, for real. But right now, this is the base demo that we talked about this on Space Geeks. Or not Space Geeks. We talked about... we did talk about this on Space Geeks. But we also talked about this on... what was the name of the other? Flophouse. And I am distracted right now because we are distracted. I don't mean to be distracted, but yeah, no, this is a neat game. I'm really interested.
Cognitive ability go down.
Cognitive ability go down. I lost the stat skill. Yeah, it's very similar to the OG Parasite Eve. If you haven't played that game, it's worth playthrough at least once. You don't have to beat it, but it's definitely worth a playthrough. I don't know if DJ... I would say the second game's a little more fun, but this is actually quite cool. I'm digging it too. I'm actually like, I'm all in. This looks like something I'm going to enjoy playing. There we go. We're no longer getting the EXP generators. We're getting the med generators. It's what we should get at this point. I don't know why the game decided we're not going to give you the good stuff yet. We're going to give you the shit that you don't need. Okay. Oh, no, you don't. And no. Shoot. I missed. I wasn't close enough. Okay. Wait. There we go. No. Okay. The trick is to actually hit and do other damage, I've noticed. And then you're going to get other guns like machine guns, rifles, stuff like that. Got him. See, when I can actually maneuver, this game is actually really, really, really tight. It's like they purposely put you in an area where you know you're going to have to defend yourself in a weird spot. But yeah, no, this is going to be this, and I might play another game. I'm thinking I might play Trap tonight. We might play that game because that's going to be a future Space Geeks, not future Space Geeks, but maybe a future Weeb Thursday. Okay, so I got. Go ahead.
What you got, Chief? What you got? Any sci-fi you really don't want to be in?
Oh, yes. Okay, now we can actually do it. Okay, so my worst one. Hold on a sec. I got a weird thing happen here. I got a damn freaking. Got it. Okay, I got it. Never mind. Something. Ingrow toenails driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to rip that fucker.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have 3.
Ooh.
Yep. So, it has to be sci-fi, so I thought about it, and one I would not want to be on, although loosely based off the Red Dwarf, is loosely based off the Red Dwarf setting. I kind of don't want to be in Red Dwarf because that would suck.
Yeah, I wouldn't like my British roommate nagging me all the time, even in death.
That reminds me of Blake 7 a little bit, but I know it's a completely different setting, but I just remember the setting that I wouldn't want to live in, and that would probably be Blake 7.
Yeah. The next setting is Firefly. Firefly setting is fucked. I love Firefly, but it's a fuck setting. If you don't have, if you are not wealthy, man, someone like me would not survive in their universe. Their universe would kick my teeth in because I'm not wealthy. I'm not born into a family. So I don't get
people.
Yeah, basically, you're gonna probably, because what they do in the Firefly universe, which is kind of dick, is okay. You're here in the Firefly universe, great. Here's what happens to you: your ass is now going to be one of the fun little people that gets a brand new life, and that brand new life is sent abroad because that's how they deal with people in that setting, which is bullshit. You don't get to live; they'll take you and put you somewhere else. That to me is.
They don't send you abroad. They don't send you abroad. They send you abroad.
Yeah, they do. They send you about, so you're fucked. You are fucked if they send you out. Because, to an average person, man, no guarantee you're going to get the win, man.
That almost sounds like, what is it, Half-Life? Like what happens to the citizens, where you're constantly being moved around.
The next one of mine was going to be Half-Life, because Half-Life technically is a sci-fi setting, although you could say that that's not a complete sci-fi setting.
It's more like an apocalypse invasion.
Yeah. But, that is a sci-fi, that is a future setting, so...
It all could have been prevented if you would have stopped touching the sample.
Yep. Well, actually, do you know there's a theory about that? It all would have not happened if you didn't start microwaving food. Because it is canon seriously, in the Half-Life universe, this is legitimate canon. They actually say that your world, I'm going to see if I can get the display to look more. Can I get more of a? I can't. Oh, I can't change the color rating.
Okay.
Yeah, but no.
Microwave.
It's that microwave is that because you fuck with the microwave, and because you decide to be a prick and microwave your buddy's food. That's why that happened.
I love that short.
Yeah.
Gordon, if you don't get your dog ass back, I'll shove the sample up your ass.
Yeah.
And stop fucking with the microwave.
Yeah. No, that's the legend. That's the legend that he apparently the reason that Gordon Freeman is because he fucked with the microwave and he fucked with the food. Because he fucked with the food, that's how this all went down.
I also saw it as the Combine would have not known about humanity if we didn't, light the fucking torch. We caused an energy signature, I believe, with the sample or the microwave that caught their attention.
Yeah,
it was lighting. It was like, was it Gondor calls for aid? It's like, oh yeah, shit.
Yeah, that's why. If we had just done one and not the other, because we were sending people into that world all the time, and there was no issues. It wasn't until our stupid nappy asses decided that, oh, we're gonna do this now, and it's like that's what did it. Apparently, we got busted because our dumbasses did that to ourselves.
It's like shooting illegal fireworks and the police arrive.
Yep. Yeah, exactly.
It's the Combine are here. Pick up that can.
That's apparently what it was. Apparently that's what it was. It wasn't the fact that we fucked up by allowing them to do that. And because we fucked up, that's why everything went the way it did. Hey, we can save now. Huzzah! Saving!
Now, one thing I've noticed about the series, the Combine are never seen. Like, the Combine themselves. It's always other races that are effectively their fingers.
Yep. Well,
the Administrator is just another race that converted. The Strider is another race that converted.
Yep. The Expanse is the best. Yeah, some people say that. But what they the Combine. Here's the thing about that. I did prepare first. Oh, I guess they want me to add do some equipment tune-ups. Yeah, sure. I
remember hearing people wonder why the Combine grunts voices have that vocoder, and it's like, when you learn about that, it definitely changes the picture. It's to hide their identity so their families won't get targeted.
That's why, and I could see why. Like, yeah, I kind of agree.
Yeah. And one of my favorite details about the Combine grunts, and this one's always been my favorite, is when you get the Metro Police.
Yeah, I don't mind the expense.
When you get the guys like the Metro Police, they still have their codes for doing everything. They'll do codes that they'll call back to the call center effectively, the AI. But they're a little more lax. They kind of mess around on occasion. And then when you get to the higher end tiers, it's almost like full corporate, full machine. They use almost nothing but codes and proper terminology.
Oh, shit. Walk right into it.
That is one of the things I love about the Combine soldiers, grunts, you name it, just the humans that they use, which is always interesting. I know Striders are effectively like light attack walker vehicles. Some people consider them heavy walkers. Then you got the flying crabs that are used as like gunship or transport units. And it's like, there's no like other soldiering force besides humanity, unless it's because it's the garrison, because it's Earth. But it's like, yeah, there's no one else that really does the grunt work. They don't have any other alien races to do it. I guess it's probably for resource purposes, because
resource purposes, man. They're running.
It's like who better to use than the people that's already there. Yeah, it makes sense now that I think about it.
Yeah, that's what it is, man. Hey, there we go. We got to level up. We got boosted our points too.
I just love the pseudo-Soviet appearance to it all.
Yep.
You got that Cold War gas mask look.
Which was apparently done on purpose. They purposely did that.
Oh, absolutely. Then when you get up to like the the Combine elites?
Yeah.
Outside of them being humanoid, because at least the gas mask for like Metro Police and all them, it has two eyes. It's somewhat human looking. It just looks like a dude wearing a gas mask. When you get to those elite guys, it's just one red eye. It's like you could tell these guys, whatever humanity's left is gone.
According to Kat, he's asking if you've seen The Expanse. I think both me and DJ have watched The Expanse, right? You watched it.
I have not.
Okay. DJ, have you watched The Expanse? I think you have, right? Yeah, we lost DJ.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm pretty certain DJ's watched it. My opinion is it wasn't bad. There was one I liked, and I'm a little sad it.
I'm still here.
Yeah. Oh, you're still here? Okay. So did you watch The Expanse? Did you
Oh
watch
yeah,
The
dude,
Expanse?
The Expanse. Hell yeah, that's why I mentioned about Mars, man. That's why I talking about the Martian guy, and like I enjoyed it. Like season 2 was a little slow. They had that episode on Eero Station that was slow, but like it was a damn good series. Then season 6 comes out and they give you fucking what 6 episodes. And my friend did a live stream where he read this article and they were like, "Oh well, it's better that they're making shows with less episodes because it allows you to savor it and enjoy it more." Like, no, you guys are just being a bunch of cheapskates.
Yep.
But
Yeah, a lot of people.
I mean, very
pissed
well
off.
hashed out. And I love how they do the gravity thing. Like, I like how the Epstein drive has that like ability to, be more fuel efficient. So they're able to maintain 1 g of acceleration throughout a whole trip, and it works because that's a big problem in space is the bone and muscle issues. I'm sorry, back to you, Orc. I didn't mean to cut you off. It's not like you were talking.
Oh no, you're fine, man. You're fine. It was great. This is actually great because you went right off on The Expanse. I can't remember the name of the show, but it was actually very popular. It was on Sci-Fi. It had a huge launch. It had a book, it had a MMO video game, and it also had a sci-fi show. But the sci-fi show was actually good. Do you remember the name of that beast? I can't remember the name of that beast at all.
Okay, sci-fi show had a book. It had a bunch of lore. Before it even started, was it a game too, or just a show on Sci-Fi Channel? Was it even on Sci-Fi Channel?
No, it was a show. It was a show on Sci-Fi originally. Then they ended up. Defiance. Defiance was so fucking cool.
It was like, it's like, huh? Wait a second. Oh yeah, Defiance. Because it was a show. I played it. It's a really shit game.
The show was good. The show was so I love the idea of a space sheriff. I love the idea of all these alien races living in like a shanty fucking town because Earth has been completely fucked. That was somewhere I'd actually wouldn't mind living in, but I wouldn't want to live in there because you fucking get.
So it's like Deep South Men in Black kind of thing.
Oh, it's
you're
great.
A space sheriff.
Oh, Defiance is so good. I wish that I can't find. I don't think that show's even on TV anymore, and it's like it just vanished. It had 2 seasons. The second season had the main character. She, the mother of one of the characters. They kidnapped him and then they murdered the guy and then they left and that's how the show ended. I'm like, fuckers! I was like so fucking mad. I was like, God damn it, that was like so good. Why did they do that to the show? What the fuck?
I am so surprised that I called it out as fast as I did. I don't know what you did to me, but it just clicked together.
Yeah. Altered Carbon was another really good one. I liked the first season. The second season can go fuck itself, but the first season is so good.
I did enjoy that too.
You saw it too, right? Altered Carbon? Fucking great show. Fucking great show. What the fuck was that second season, though?
Well, right? My big problem was, you never get to see a spaceship. Like, here's my question. Altered Carbon, I tried Googling this shit, and okay, got all these planets. That means that somebody had to fly to all those planets with lower, like sublight travel in order to set up, the needle casting. Now, I get it. Once everything is established, you can needle cast to any of the planets in the network. But just like in the Hyperion Cantos, they have forecasted portals where basically like we gradually fly out using Bustard ramjet ships to each planet. And every time you got a new habitable planet, you put a forecaster connection there. Now you got instantaneous travel. It's the only, and same thing with the Commonwealth series by, I forgot the name of the author, but you basically, once you set up the portal on the new planet, you have instantaneous travel. So it takes time to spread out your network. But once you make the initial flight, you're good to go. So Altered Carbon, it's like I saw one spaceship in that whole freaking TV show.
Yeah, I love their Altered Carbon. Altered Carbon was so good. I would say, and it was so sad because I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, Jesus fuck, here we have a great show. We have this great, unique show that's different. I love the idea that the girl died, and they had so they're like, oh well, our daughter's dead, so they're like trying to figure out how to solve the daughter. And he's like, well, we can't give you a daughter, but we can give you this. And I like that. That to me was unique. I like the idea they gave the like a 12-year-old daughter an old elderly person's body because that's all they could fucking get for her. That was a unique idea for a fucking show. Like, that was unique. I like the idea that death was not just death.
Wild. So they were able to like take the disc from her neck and put it into a new body, and the sleeve, that's what they call the body, sleeves that they could afford was the elderly body.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I remember watching that. And the only way to kill somebody is you take out the chip. Like, you shoot the chip.
Yep.
Yeah, and because what is it? Normal death is like, okay, yeah, it kind of sucks. Maybe the body you're put into is not ideal.
Yeah.
But there was one time I remember seeing a guy shot another dude and he took out the chip and he's like, "You bastard! Got his chip!" And it was like genuine because I guess if you were to die by, I don't know, a headshot, it wouldn't matter. But since it went into the back of the neck where it was, it was like, oh no, he's dead now.
Yeah. Yeah, he's still
and they had the boxing matches, and I remember there was a scene where someone got their bones broken, and they were pissed or they were upset because they were like, "My God, I rented this sleeve. I can't afford to pay it back." So imagine you rent a bodybuilder's body for one night so that you can fight in a boxing competition and make money, and it's the one night you get really unlucky and you go up against an opponent who, mops the floor of your body, and now it's like not your body, so now you owe money to whoever you rented it from.
Yeah, like my.
Oh, that's so cyberpunk.
Yeah. My feeling towards Altered Carbon is ignore the first season. No, watch the first season, ignore the second. The second is just shit. I absolutely hate the second season.
Correctly, they got into all this political stuff. Like the guy was a freedom fighter on some planet, and that was a big part of it, if I remember. Or am I mixing up seasons here?
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
I won't lie, my favorite character in that entire show is actually the Robo Butler.
Yeah, the Robo Butler from the place. Like, there's so much to it that I just absolutely loved, and I was like thinking to myself, why would you ruin this show? Like, this show has so much going for it, and I felt like it just kind of, that second season was so mediocre. And even though I knew the ending, I knew what was going to happen for the ending. Like, anybody worth their salt realized that the ending of that show was legit going to be like, yeah, the guy did something. I'm not going to spoil it because if people want to watch this. But that's second season. But that added some scary thought processes there. People would be you would allow somebody, imagine getting a sleeve just for the idea of torturing another human being. And there's no reason not to at that point. The human trafficking mentality of that would be, I'm a little terrified of that a little bit.
Oh,
and I
remember seeing that. I remember seeing that where the guy's like, "Oh, we have many of clients, children," and I was like, "Oh, fuck, oh."
No. Yeah, well, again, that could be a grown adult in the fucking body. That could be if that's a copy of someone's body, you're destroying a false body. That's disgusting. It's awful, but that really is evil, in a lot of ways. And I'm like, oh my God, the level of humanity, if you allowed that Altered Carbon thing, holy shit, that's terrifying if you think about it, boys.
Yeah, at the beginning when they were getting their new skins back, one of the, it was a 40-year-old woman, that was actually, a child chip in that 40-year-old woman, and her mother embraced her again.
Yeah, exactly. How fucking, maniacal and evil. Like I said, great fucking show. Altered Carbon is one of the best sci-fi shows. That second season can go fuck itself, though. I do not hold any sympathy for that second show. That second era is just so bad. Why did they do that?
It's like It's like gonna be
And
weird
the actor,
laws.
like
It's
I
like
said, but really,
it's not necrophilia, would it? Because it's still technically alive, but it's not sentient. It's like, what if there's a freak out there? It's like, what crime do you charge him with?
well, here's the worst thing, Bob. You can dive into someone's fucking cyber mind by using their chip. There's no body to violate.
Oh my god.
Like you could you could be a horrific serial killer diving. You could just keep people's fucking chips and just keep them alive, thinking they're alive as they're slowly being tortured by you. Like, could you imagine a real serial killer at that option, man? Oh, fuck me. That's some maniacal shit, man. And you could. That's the scary thing.
It is far easier to lose an SD card than your life.
Yeah.
What's with the satellite? Remember when the Lorenz guy had a satellite, but it wasn't really a satellite. It was more like a hot air balloon in frickin' the stratosphere.
Yeah. But that to me, when I saw that for the first time, I was just like, oh dear Lord, no! Like the level of evil that could be used with this, and that's not saying everyone would, but I mean, humans are. Ooh, we got a new gun. We got a new gun. Boop boop boop. We got a new gun. My hit's down by 1, but it doesn't do much for me because I already increased the attack on this gun. I don't know if I want it then. It's reliable, but my hit is lower. The damage is a little higher, I think. Yeah. All right. We'll use this right now. This will be my temporary boom boom. We got the boom boom boom. I got a boom boom boom. I got a gun. Do. Sorry. All right. So no, that is like, to me, that is the evil of that, man. So for me, Altered Carbon Season 1, I do suggest if anyone ever wants to watch a great sci-fi show, fucking Altered Carbon Season 1, boys. Watch that show. It is fucking top tier. Altered Carbon Season 2, don't bother watching it. It's pathetic. Like, first of all, I will say this. I'm still mad that they took away that actor. I think that actor was really good that they had for the guy who played the Altered Carbon guy was a good actor, right?
Yeah,
right,
what's
boys?
crazy, that's what's annoying about the show is that, like, the fact that they can change the actor and it's still the same guy. It's like, oh.
No, I like that. That actually, that is a Doctor Who trick. Yeah, that is a Doctor Who trick.
Okay, you got a point. Yeah, I mean, it's not new. I got you. It's like, and people get used to it. In fact, that's half the fun, I guess, of debating that, you know.
Yeah, but the actor they had for that, he was so good at that role. Like, he really did. I enjoyed him as an actor. Overall, Altered Carbon, well, The Expanse had more episodes and was a more solid show. Altered Carbon was still really good, but it was good sci-fi at a time when I didn't expect good sci-fi. Like, I was, to put it bluntly, I did not believe we were ever going to see good sci-fi anymore. Like, that's my honest opinion. Like, I'm not joking when I say that. I honestly believe that, like, we don't have good sci-fi anymore. Good sci-fi does not exist anymore in our world. I would like it if you could move the control. Like, I do like this top view thing that they're doing here, but I would like it if you could do a little more like they gotta do a little more cameras in certain areas. If you're gonna have the camera like that, you need to do a little more for that. But other than that, this is pretty good. For base gameplay anyway. All right, so I think I was in here. Yeah, I was in here. I don't need to be here. So it's over here now that I have to be. No. Yeah. I really do feel that sci-fi's kind of took a shit. Like the two biggest sci-fi shows have literally been annihilated off the radar. Like, I mean, to think, did you boys think that we would be having this that Star Trek, like for example, the rumor that Kathleen Kennedy is going to be outed again. The idea that like Jesus fuck again, like we have hit the point for sci-fi.
I'm sorry, laughing. It's true. It's true. It's like it just keeps coming up.
Yeah, it does. Like she's like a fucking cockroach that the sci-fi fans can't get rid of. I don't know who like, you know, I'm still interested in that certain list that involves a man by the name of Epstein, but I will not deny, and that's me breaking my rule a little bit, but fuck it. I will not deny. I want to see what Kathleen Kennedy's list is, because there is no fucking way she doesn't have a list.
Everyone who she blew, or everyone who she documented slights against her from? Maybe she was mistreated in the 90s.
Oh no, she has a list, man. She has a list. There's no way. She has been the fucking figurehead of Star Wars. Kathleen Kennedy has been such a figurehead of Star Wars that they literally, like, she forces female, she's been all the things. There is no fucking way she doesn't, there isn't something going on there.
Yep, I got speculations, but I'm not going to say them out loud because that involves famous people. But, you know, it's an interesting and compelling narrative.
I'm just saying, somebody has a list. Okay, so I can swing my blade, so I'm assuming that I can do something here, maybe destroy blocks or something, or break something. I'm a little stuck, but you know, that's not a big deal. I'll figure it out. But no, I really do wonder about Kathleen Kennedy when I, like, because there's something. She's got somebody on a list. There's no fucking way. She knows where the bodies are kept, because, like, I would tell you this right now. For example, Ryan Reynolds, for example, he fucking was dead. That ended his career for a while. Like, yeah, he came back after it, but that ended his career. So that's my feeling about it personally. Like, that ended his career, like, to the point that he got a couple movies out, and then he just have you noticed there's no Ryan Reynolds anymore? No one hires him anymore. Basically, I
don't know what happened to Ryan Reynolds, but I guess I gotta look it up.
No, not Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Johnson. Sorry.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Sorry about that, boys. My bad habit. Too many Ryans ruining fucking sci-fi, ruining shit. No, Ryan Reynolds. The reason Ryan Reynolds hasn't been in anything and he's gone quiet a little bit, that's that weird case that's going on right now. I can't really discuss because I don't know enough information to verify anything right now. I do know that he is now effectively in trouble because him and his wife are fighting over something with someone else, with some other guy. So I think he's keeping his mouth shut. Remember, he was going to spearhead, from what I remember hearing, there wasn't that long ago, his ass was going to spearhead. Oh, okay. I don't know the code. Do I have the code? Do I have the file with the code? Hmm. Okay, I have the passcode, but I have Mike's. Okay, so I found something, but I don't have the code for that. I'm assuming I'm missing a file or a folder that would give me that code name. So I'm just gonna spin around here, do a spinneroonie. But But yeah, no, yeah, I don't know what like Ryan Reynolds is in trouble, but Ryan Johnson, after his 2 movies, he has been dead to the world since. And I don't know what exactly. Like I don't see him coming back from what I've been hearing. His career's over. And again, he antagonized everybody. Like he picked a fight with. He purposely picked a fight. Yeah, Jurassic Park kind of died, and now Jurassic Park is just dead. Like they tried making a Jurassic Park horror game, and that fucking failed. Oh my god, that did not last long. Shit, I did not want to fight you. Oh, damn it!
I won't lie. Jurassic Park did have its horror moments, but it wasn't supposed to be a horror thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, I love the scene in Jurassic Park when the dinosaur gets the T-Rex gets this guy in the toilet. I remember as a kid, I was 5 years old. My dad goes, "Juicy and tender."
Yeah, I loved that when that happened. That was so great.
It's not the worst
He
time.
gets his.
It's the worst time for that to happen. It's like, oh man, come on. This is not even fair. I can't even run away.
Yep. That was great. That was a good ending. Oh, I'm going to have to play this on the side, but this is a... Okay, so I got a passcode that says Ben. Well, where the fuck is Ben? Now, next is... There's... Wait. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, I saw that. I saw how you did that game. All right. No, fuck.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my
There we
only
go.
hope.
There's got to be something here. I'm missing something. There's got to be something here.
And then Obi-Wan uses his Force abilities to...
Yeah, we should talk about that. I think
to tell
next
the
week,
dinosaurs these are not the humans you're looking for.
Well, we got some people here, and considering the fact that we got a couple, we got some life on the channel, so we're gonna have a little conversation about something. What are we gonna do for Space Geeks for next week? Now there are 3 options. Next Thursday will be, I believe, that should give us 2 episodes of Starfleet Academy, which means Bob has to watch Starfleet Academy. Sorry, Bob.
Hey, I go through pain, but I am no sadomasochist.
Bob, you have to. We gotta watch it.
Only if it's confirmed, all right? And with that,
Yeah.
I actively vote against that.
Okay.
Just so I don't have to deal with that nonsense.
Hold on. Last week, our captain ordered us to seal the whole block in security clearance. Security guards are overloaded, can move around, but we should follow orders. But recently, Ben has been acting suspicious. We must be planning something. I wonder if we should tell the captain. Urgent note, security personnel. The number is... Okay. Okay, boys, 1 second here. I gotta play Frick. I gotta play a little trick here. Give me a second here. It's a fun little game I like to call Your Phone is Now Your Camera. Hold on. La, 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 la. Come on, folks. Come on. There we go. Good. Okay, perfect. Now, access. Oh, you fucker. Okay, come on. Zoom in. There, that should have worked. There we go. Gotta love that when you move. Okay, so first
love it
idea.
when you have short-term memory loss.
What? Nothing short-term about it. I was just wanting.
He's old.
Oh, dude, that's a big password. Dude, that's a big password. 7 8 8 9 6, 5. And
788965.
Yes. Fuck it, I'm gonna use the mouse here. Oh, I can't use the mouse. What game is here? I gotta see what the game is. Game software's been disabled. Boo! 3-5. Okay.
You tell me they don't even have at least like a knockoff Minesweeper on his computer.
You know what? They might. You know what? This is a demo, so we'll give them time.
Okay, that would be so much fun if you had like, hell, it doesn't even have to be Minesweeper. It's just like a space pinball or something. You know, obviously keep it simple. We're not asking to play free cell or anything.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry about that, boys. That was actually.
But yeah, something like Pong, Pinball, or Minesweeper, or fucking Tic-Tac-Toe or some shit.
Well, you know what? Like, okay, so we are gonna have to talk about that, but after playing this game, I'm gonna have to ask you guys because we are gonna switch in a bit to another game. But anyway, first idea was we watch Academy. We watch Starfleet Academy, the first 2 episodes. Second question, boys. We have a conversation about what's your favorite horror anthology movie. Our third one is we pick another TV show, something to watch on the side, and we review it. These are the 3 options, boys.
What's an anthology?
Yeah, right.
An anthology is a series of filming, a series of like vignettes, very similar to this. Think of the movie Creepshow.
Tales from the Crypt, is that it? I know I asked before the stream, but for Bob's
Tales from the
benefit.
Crypt is, but not the movies. The movies don't have an anthology.
Well, I got one. The Twilight Zone movie. The Twilight Zone movie. That's an anthology, right?
Twilight Zone movie. Yes, Twilight Zone movie.
Okay, so Twilight Zone, or yeah. Okay, I gotcha. Because I know people call Black Mirror an anthology, and I'm just like, I don't even know what the hell an anthology is.
Well, that's an anthology.
But okay, you said Twilight Zone, and it's like I fucking love Twilight Zone.
Yeah, the Twilight Zone movie.
Oh, I just watched the shows. I never watched any of the movies.
This is the movie.
What's the difference?
A lot. The movies have some way different stuff. Although there are some episodes that are at. So that's just like because mine was mine was going to be something, but we'll have to talk about that when we get there. But yeah, like Tales from the Dark Side, for example, it would be considered another example of this.
Tales from
Tales from the Crypt. Yeah, there's lots. We could have a lot of fun with this.
There's also that really shit Goosebumps movie. Where Jack Black's R.L. Stein.
Yeah, that's technically not an anthology. You know what's funny?
I know.
Well,
I know.
I hate to say it, R.L. Stein still out-acted Jack Black. But the problem the problem with Jack Black is, okay, we got Ben's personal old-fashioned phone and a charger. Okay, so let's look at Ben's phone. I think so. We'll see. Okay, that's the security code. Ben's phone. What's it say in Ben's phone? Can I activate Ben's phone?
That's not a Nokia.
I don't know what it is.
It looked like a touchscreen phone.
Yeah. Let's go to files. Can I look at Ben's phone? Nope. Can I target? Nope.
Destroy the phone.
No, it's not phone. It's not destroyed.
No, it's not phone. It's destroyed. Gotcha.
It doesn't say it's destroyed. It says just Ben's phone.
It completely went over your head.
Yeah, I got
You're so distracted. It's like target phone. Oh, so I destroy it. Okay.
Ah. I'm assuming that Ben's phone will be used to unlock something here. I'm assuming over here this will unlock. That's my theory. At least that's my hope.
And my
That
hope is
maybe
we
this
get
will.
something to talk about.
Can I use Ben's phone to open it up like using a PS code? Come on, Ben's phone.
What,
Give me a
a
code.
QR code?
Or maybe
No, you
Ben
can.
Cisco's
Okay,
com badge?
it's a personal signal phone. That means PS is personal signal. Personal
Yeah.
signal is a signal that so it would actually register. Oh, that's Ben. Ben's here. Ben has registered his phone, so he actually kicks in. That was my hope, but no, it looked like that didn't work, and I don't want to go in here because I don't want to fight anything. This game is one of those games where I might get money, but I'm gonna get my ass kicked if I keep fighting stuff over and over and over again. So we have our anthology picks, unless someone has something else they want to add to that. I may just call it here, but I am definitely going to I'm definitely going to write these guys and say, hey, you know what? This was a great. I like what I'm seeing. I'm definitely picking this game up. I've even live streamed it, and hey, if there's any chance I can get you guys to let me, if there's any chance I can get something for that, I will definitely do that. I'm hoping that Ben's phone does something, but so far Ben's phone does nothing. I just have Ben's phone. Okay, what's that do?
Call 911.
Yeah, call 911.
Wait, is his
Receive.
phone charged? Is another question.
Yes. Yes,
Okay.
it said that it was plugged into an old charger. There's something to do with this here, maybe. Maybe? I don't know, maybe? No. 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 Sword ain't doing shit. Just thought I'd check. Usually if you see something like that, that usually means you can do something, but so far, nothing of value. I am generally confused and don't know where to go next, which is always a problem with a game like this. This is very cryptic, which I like and I also hate. That's my girlfriend's number. Hey, see you later, Aros. I know you got your thing tonight.
See you on TV on your stream.
Yep.
That's
So
my
speaking
girlfriend's
of,
number.
yeah, I wonder maybe if because that elevator's technically offline. Can you turn that elevator back online? Okay, so I have Ben's phone. That's good. I got the phone. That's great. Maybe I can turn that elevator on. Because there's an elevator over there. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's the next step.
Why'd it be something completely innocuous and it's just a fetch quest item?
Oh, don't say that. That would suck. Be my luck. That would suck. So I like I said, I got something. I wonder if Ben plays any games. Like the thing is, it doesn't seem like I can turn on the phone. That's what annoys me. Like I can't seem to activate it at all. So I'm hoping. Well, I didn't get attacked over here, which was fucking nice because they keep coming after me. I might also be high enough level that they're not going to keep attacking me. See, it says out of service, eh? I was hoping, oh, is this out of service as in out of service, or is it out of service as in, you know? She's got that weird glow to her eyes. It's kind of neat. All right, so. Okay. So I have Ben's phone. Can I plug in Ben's phone to Ben's computer? Will that do something? Let's see here. Maybe? No. Maybe I can charge it over here? Okay, nope. Nope. Can't gonna read this information anymore. Honey, fixed your phone. Could not put it in the... Honey, I fixed your phone. I couldn't put the... couldn't help but smile when I saw the selfie you took on the rooftop last week. The photo of you hugging me was just too sweet. I love the blue hair. I've asked your colleague to put your phone security in your locker. Blah 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 blah. So, okay, blue hair. Oh, okay. Maybe there's a blue-haired dead guy. Okay, there's a blue-haired dead guy over in the bathroom stalls. Maybe baby. So what do you boys think? This game be worth the $40 this game's probably going to be?
I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got a wife.
I hope so. Like I said, it's good. I might have to end it out though. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. Yep. See, perfect. Okay. Okay, that is fucking clever. That is interesting, boys. All right, that took some thought, but when I figured out maybe, my biggest problem is what they should have done. There should be more visual cues to indicate, hey, there's something here. Walking by that body, I would have totally, if I wasn't thinking outside the box there.
Oh, it was face recognition.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's kind of big brain.
Okay, but
Very
there's
modern day.
then that's why you in the middle of the wood on forklift to cover it. Okay, clever. That's why that. See, here's my problem with that. Like, okay, here's my big issue. I'm going back here for a sec. He's right here. You can't see this body. There should be a zoom in near this body. There should be a little more video cues to kind of show you like where that guy's body is. Because you're walking by a corpse, maybe showing that corpse or side-eyeing that corpse might indicate that the corpse was there. I honestly, if someone wasn't paying fucking attention, that would have been funny. I do like the fact that I do love the fact that your character like legitimately had to use eye drops on the corpse. That is actually very smart. My other problem is I wouldn't mind a little more light. Like, I find this game is a little... The lighting is good, but at the same time, there's just a couple areas that are just a little too dark. And that's my only big gripe for rookie players that haven't played these type of games. You know, they'd ignore a lot of shit. And that's a bad way to go about these type of games. You'll get owned, man, if you're not looking around. If you're not looking around, you're going to get owned. Holy shit. Ah! Oh. Aha! Oh, you cocksucker. Giant, ugly, ugly monster, baby monster gonna kill me! Fuck. Command. Item. Small medkit. Ooh, this thing is gonna kick my ass. Gosh darn it. Aha! Got it. Whew. That thing was dangerous. That thing scared me a little bit. When you start hearing me sing, you know things are getting bad. And I'm like, I'm going to get my ass kicked. Instead of me just going, God damn it, fucking swear word, swear word, swear word. I have to actually trigger myself to YouTube out. I think singing's a lot easier than me swearing nonstop. Yeah, I'd pick this game up, definitely. My only, like I said, my only gripe is it would be nice if it was a little more brighter, if you had a brightness function. The game is absolutely a solid game, though. The gameplay loop is really good. The story is very good, and like other than like I wouldn't mind a little more visual cues to some of the puzzles. I'm enjoying this. This thing just, I really don't like this thing. Shit! Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Ah!
So, anything else?
Well, no. Just let me get through this here. I'm getting attacked by monsters. Please bear with the insanity.
Okay.
Yeah. Once I've killed this, we can keep talking. Well, you guys are welcome to bring up topics. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts.
Yeah.
I've always been open to.
I just got back from eating my sushi like a true weeb, and I've just been kind of settling in at my desk. But before you mentioned Altered Carbon, I was like, my friend at work told me to watch Altered Carbon because he knows I love the Hyperion Cantos by Dan Simmons. It's a 4-book series. I highly recommend it. It's a very good audio drama. Book 1 is a multi-voice cast, and the rest of the books are just available with a single voice actor who does a damn good job. But Altered Carbon is not like Hyperion in that they don't use forecaster portals, but it is an interesting idea of using the needle casting to use that, faster than light communication technology to send a person's consciousness across the universe. But what I didn't like about Altered Carbon was that, like, me, I like getting into the lore. I like to get into how things work, and I don't think they really made any effort to explain how any of this works. They said, oh yeah, it's some alien technology we found. And then beyond that, it's like, well, how did the ships get to all of the planets the first time? I know I said this before, but I also know it was in the middle of another topic or another facet of the topic. But maybe I missed an episode, but I feel like the only ship I ever saw was on a planet, in the atmosphere of the planet. Yeah, it looked cool, but it kind of looked cool, I guess. It wasn't that cool, but it's like, well, where's the colonial expedition ship that goes to a planet the first time?
Yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying.
So I don't like it when they don't get into the details. Like, I'm not saying they got to get into every detail, but it's like, at some point, I don't care about the people that much. I mean, I do care about them, but I want to know about the technology. I want to know about all of it.
Yeah, exactly. I get what you're saying. And some people that you are like many of those people. Many people like that. They like that energy. They like the idea of, well, fuck, I'm here to get the information. I'm here to enjoy what is everything. Now, I'm a little more of a what some people would call a little less aggressive to when it comes to that, because some people are like hardcore that. I'm more of a I really don't want to know how the sausage is made sometimes, because that means, unfortunately, I know how the sausage is made. Anybody who agrees with me on that one knows that logic of, oh yeah, I really
It's like how hot dogs are made. I was told by someone not to ever look into how hot dogs are made.
It's pretty disgusting.
Orphanage.
You know, yeah. Like I'd rather eat. When I know a lot about that stuff because I'm one of those guys who knows a lot about a lot of stuff. Genetic freak of geek. But yeah, no, it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross, boys.
I think
All right,
hot
so
dogs is basically the snout and the tongue and everything together.
yeah.
But then
I
again, hot
call them
dogs
the
are
chicken
kind of
feet.
mythological.
Yeah.
So I
Strained,
think we're gonna.
emulsified, solidified, and eventually formed into the unholy meat obelisk.
There it is. So I think we're gonna exit this here because this game was actually really good, and I really do want to get to it. We'll definitely read a review from this. This is Parasite Mutant. Definitely look at this fucking game. Wow, impressive. Like impressive. Love the game so far. Great game. I think we're done for the night unless anybody else wants to add anything for the night. I think we have a cat saying hi, the ghost cat. The night is nigh. Are you guys ready to call it? And I will see Bob tomorrow, hopefully for the Weeb Thursday morning.
Weeb Thursday? What's the subject matter for Weeb Thursday, Chief?
The subject matter is going to be more box art fun as I play Chronos Trigger, and we have more fun talking about random stuff. Weird random shit. Yeah. And so did we agree on what we're going to do here? Are we going to do a horror anthology? Or are we going to pick a TV show to review? Or are we going to watch Starfleet Academy? What's your choice?
Anthology.
Anthology? Okay. There we go. Anthology. Thank you very much, ROS218. You are a good friend of the channel. We'll have to get you on. We'll have to get you on the voice chat one of these days for maybe Monday Madness. We'll get you on for Monday Madness. Thank you very much, Arus. Welcome so much. Thank you for the new people subscribe. We made it to 400, boys. Let's get that number up to 500. 500, boys. We want that number. Thank you, everybody who's enjoyed the work, everyone who's watched us, everyone who's enjoying the reviews. I will have more reviews sometime either next month or the month after once I can get a proper mic. My mic broke. I'm really mad. Really fucking mad. All right, boys. Have yourselves a very good night, and we'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews. Have yourselves a very good day. See you later, Bob. See you later, DJ.